Will be a senior at ASU. Will be a senior.
Uh, oh shit. What's good, chat? Damn. I was gonna check my phone for a little bit, but what's good? Damn, that notification got sent out quick as hell, boy. I'm confused. Why does everybody hate Argentina? Well, I'm finna show you this stream. How are we feeling, man? How are we feeling, bro? How are we feeling, man? It has been a great day. Coast, appreciate you for the government mandated. Gifted, you know I love you, my dog. You know I love you. You know I cherish you. How are y'all feeling today, chat? I'm feeling good, brother. It's gonna be a good day, bro. Good stream. I'm watching the Odyssey tonight. Probably finna vlog my experience doing that. Because I'm going to late night filming. But how are we feeling, bro? I'm excited that Spain won. I never thought I would say that a day in my life. But Argentina has been so fucking terrible and so fucking just weird and racist. I can't support them boys, bro. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more today. Is this Epidemic Sounds? So why is it always like a... It's always one of Andy's videos that you get copyrighted. I don't know. How are we feeling? Thank God Spain won. That's what I'm saying, bro. Thank fucking God Spain won, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna get to that first. I gotta make sure YouTube is good. YouTube, they haven't been sending out the notifications for YouTube recently, bro. Because the last two streams, I only booted up to like 15 people. That never happens. It's always like immediately like 60 to 100. I don't know. Twitch is good though. Who cares? YouTube, if you want to chat with me, I'm gonna post a link right now, but you gotta make a Twitch account because I don't read YouTube chat. And YouTube been kind of holding me recently, bro. So if you want to participate and have fun with us on Twitch, you gotta join. You gotta make a Twitch account and join. Also, I peeped the gifted. Let me read that out. Appreciate you, Adriel, for the gifted. I didn't even know you could do that over there. Appreciate you for the gifted. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, how are you doing today, chat? When you finna play FC 26, I don't know. Because Wednesday, I figured out the reason why my PS5 wasn't connecting to the PC on stream. So Wednesday, we are playing a sport game, but I was thinking more CFB. But if y'all want FC, we could play that. Because I got both of those prepared. All right? It's up to y'all. It's a game day decision. It's up to y'all. But Cloud Warriors won the championship final summer league. Hey, shouts out to the Warriors. Shouts out to Yaxel. Shouts out to Yaxel. That's the only nigga I knew on that team. You gonna get smoked. See, I'm not good at FC right now, bro. CFB trash. I don't think CFB trash. Now I will say CFB 26 is better. Gameplay wise, CFB 26 is better. But Dynasty for CFB 27 is better. I haven't played Road to Glory yet. I'm gonna play the Road to Glory on stream with y'all boys. I think that's probably gonna be better. But the gameplay is better on CFB 26. I'm gonna keep it a beam. What we up to today? We got a pretty good lineup. So we got the 3 government mandated reacts. Then I found, and after that, I was thinking about doing a Discord segment. I want to ask y'all some questions. We haven't done a Discord segment in a month. I want to do that. And also, we got a fun game that we're going to be playing inspired by Joe Bart. So that will be towards the end of the stream. I think I'm going to do the government mandated 3 reacts first, and then I'll do that. And then after that, we'll do the Discord segment. But we got a pretty fun day today. I ain't going to lie. Cloud become a decoy for surgery, bro. I wish it was that easy, bro. I don't know. Like I'm gonna try to DM them, bro. I think the reason why I didn't get accepted before is because I was young, but I'm 20 now. I feel like I could be a decoy. I could just lie about my age if I need to, too. I feel like I could be a decoy. I could be a decoy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But okay, let's talk about a couple things before we get into the reacts, because I'm excited for the reactions today, and I really want to get to them. First up, let's talk about World Cup shit. How do y'all feel that Spain won? I'm personally super happy. Lamine Yamal. We're LARPing Lamine Yamal now, chat. He's only a year younger than me. We're LARPing Lamine Yamal. I'm just letting y'all know. Mbappe who? Lamine Yamal is the GOAT. Mr. Yamal. Yeah, you're right. My bad. My bad. I need to call him Mr. Yamal. Need to put the respect on his name. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm glad Argentina got lost. Did y'all see how Argentina was reacting after they lost? I'm gonna show y'all a little video about that shit after we're done with this first reaction we're doing. But bro, they was crashing out. They was crashing out. How to Crack Your Homegirl Part 2? Hold on, we got it. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on, I just loaded up TikTok and I just seen this shit.
Guys, this is part 2 of How to Crack Your Homegirl. If you didn't watch the first one, go to my account and watch it. It's a banger. All right, so
okay, before we really get into this, this is not meant to be offensive, but are you going to demonstrate how you crack your home? You are. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get to the video, bro.
One of part 2 is you have to break the touch barrier. The touch barrier is a barrier of how much you can touch your homegirl without it being weird. All right. So like the best way to do it is while you're laughing, like like. That's so funny. That's so funny. You see,
why did you just stroke her arm like that?
Finger. You gotta go slowly. Don't go straight and go hunka hunka. Do not do that. Like you result in a slap or a file being against you. All right. So at time. See that 2 fingers. Go slow. 2 fingers. Next time, maybe 3 fingers. You never know. Yeah. The vibe might switch. You know what I mean? Step 2 is you have to consult them.
I ain't gonna lie.
Be with them when they're sad, when they're happy. You said what? There's some cute brown guy that wants you, but you feel like you're unworthy enough for him. Whoever this brown guy is, I bet like he'll love you for who you are, You should go for him. Do you feel consulted?
No.
You do?
No.
You
no,
do?
not at all. Not at all.
You do?
Shouts out to bro, but are we sure you even would like your homegirl? Like, do you like girls, gang? I mean, cause the game I'm seeing right now, the way you hooping right now, brother, nigga, you putting up Tony Snell numbers, my dog. You just out there doing cardio. Fuck. We are not taking notes.
Okay. Now, step 3.
I feel comfortable. I'm not even in the car.
Make it obvious that you want to crack them, right? Sophia has no idea that I want to crack her, right? She thinks this is all a skit.
Yeah, my notebook stayed. My notebook stayed closed that whole lesson, my dog. Nigga put hashtag satire in the comment section, bro. We know what you was trying to do, gang. You ain't fooling us, bro. You thought you was actually gonna get the crack after this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This should be this should be considered sexual harassment, dog. This should be considered SA. This shit just made me uncomfortable. I'm not even a girl, dog. Absolutely not. Let's get back to what I was supposed to actually do. Jesus. That was unskippable, but I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have skipped that shit. That just made me uncomfortable, bro. I feel scared to even stream. I'm not gonna lie. What the actual fuck? Anyways, also, let me talk about this Platboy Max shit. Cause I low-key want to talk about this shit. I already made a video about it, addressing this shit, bro. But did y'all see how that nigga OJ, for all my unemployed motherfuckers, did y'all see how that nigga OJ did Max on stream? That shit was disgusting. Then he had the audacity to call himself, oh yeah, that's my mans. Yeah, we boys. I fuck with you. That shit was disgusting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my Platboy Max recent video talking about Platboy Max, because that was actually, even for the unemployed motherfuckers, you want to tap into that, because that video, that was just uncomfortable to watch to me. I'm gonna be honest. And it's like, here's my thing. Y'all know my stance on like being gay and like being trans or anything like that. I personally don't give a single fuck. I actually applaud you for being who you are, even knowing that you may face backlash or scrutiny. I respect that. As a man, I respect when other men or just people in general are comfortable with being who they are and are confident with being who they are no matter what. That's not a PR answer. That's just how I feel. Wilmo, appreciate you for the tier 1. Shouts out to you. So for OJ to come on to Platboy Max's stream and call him a demon for not even being gay, for getting a diva tattoo and saying that and claiming that Max's parents aren't proud of them and that Max let his parents down for getting a fucking tattoo. Coach, Christian for the get there. That's absolutely ridiculous to me, and it's fucking disgusting. And OJ does not deserve a platform after that shit, bro. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna go that far, but that shit's just disgusting to me. I'm gonna be honest. That's why niggas don't be feeling comfortable being themselves nowadays, bro. Because you got motherfuckers like that who's just gonna judge them for being who they are. That nigga's not even gay. You calling him a baddie, you calling him all types of slurs and shit, bro.
Bro,
that shit kind of weird to me, bro. I don't know. OJ look like Temu James Harden. That's what I'm saying, bro. Mind you, and the worst part about it, that nigga, that nigga OJ was talking to Max like he was his parent or some shit. OJ, you don't know, bro. Max came and showed love to your stream one time and you think y'all homies. No. You don't know, bro. And then the worst part about that shit, bro, because now y'all got me going. Coach, appreciate you. It's a parade inside my city. Appreciate you for the gift, gangy. Yo. Here's the worst part about this shit, in my opinion. And this is why I kind of wanted to talk about it today. Bro, I seen a clip of this nigga OJ. Matter of fact, I'm recording this shit. I seen a clip of this nigga OJ, right? Coming on stream after he got absolutely obliterated for what he did to Max. He was talking about how he didn't really mean it that way. He was just trying to get a clip. He was playing a character. And it's like, yo, you came to this man acting and pretending to be genuine, yet you said this shit right after once you started facing some scrutiny.
Everything that I see, I know that wasn't intentful to hurt his feelings. I was just getting that clip. I was in that lemon grab mode. Feel me? I'm wildin'. Yeah, bro, like.
So you did all of that shit not to actually help him. You called this man a demon. You said his parents were ashamed of him. All for a fucking clip. And then tried to act like you was his man's after. Man, fuck niggas like this, bro. Fuck niggas like this, bro. Genuinely, fuck him. Cause this is my shit, bro. And this is why I feel like I gotta talk about this right now. Niggas have got, like, I feel like people are getting so desperate to get some content, to get big, to get some views, that they'll do whatever it takes just to get that. Because, bro, this nigga was going around to multiple people on campus doing weird shit. I remember he went to Duke Dennis, was on his stream or on his recording, talking about, yeah, I don't like you. I hate niggas like you. Mind you, Duke didn't say nothing to him. He was going around the whole campus just trying to incite people and act like he was this spiritual, woke, big motherfucker. Yo, sometimes, chat, you are too woke for your own good. Niggas like this is nasty. And you're not even doing it for out of the goodness of your heart. You're just doing it to get a clip off, just like you said. Nasty. If you really cared about Max, you really felt like he should have heard that shit, you could have pulled him to aside and told him on camera. Trying to publicly embarrass that man like that, making him cry, you're a fucking weirdo, bro. And bro, I just don't fuck with that shit. And I hate that niggas think they can get on a platform and do some shit like that. Yeah, this shit is streams. Yeah, this shit is content. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers have real feelings. And the way you was talking to him was crazy. Man, you lucky Max is a nice guy, bro. You lucky Max is a fucking nice guy. Any other nigga would have smacked the fuck out of you when you was talking to him like that, bro. Like, swear to God, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. That's crazy in my opinion, bro. So yeah, bruh. I felt like I just wanted to say one more thing about that shit. Cause boy, that shit pissed me off, man. But I'm not giving that nigga no more attention. That's the only those two, that video and this little clip I just had, that's the only thing he getting, bro. Besides that, that nigga dead to me now. Yeah, appreciate for the sub of Prime. Shouts out to everybody subbing up. Alright. I ain't gonna lie, y'all support has been crazy recently, bro. We've had a shit ton of subs recently, bro. And y'all know I don't even ask for that shit, bro. So I really do appreciate y'all for just showing love, man. I really do appreciate that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Cause it really does help me and support me. It does motivate me to do more content and really put more time and effort into this. I'm gonna be honest. I just do this shit for the I say this all the time. I really stream for the love of the game. Usually when I stream like actual Twitch streaming, I don't make that much money. I make money off the clips. So just seeing y'all support me with the with the subs and gifters and shit, I really do appreciate that. I'm not even lying to y'all. So yeah. Okay. Damn. All right. Motivates you to go on trips? No. See, here's the thing. It motivates. I get how that sounds. It motivates me to make different content because, and I feel like I've done a poor job of trying to explain this, but on my Clouds Paradise channel, I'm basically trying to transition into like the more IRL scene. So doing more crazy things, doing more extravagant things, accomplishing shit on my bucket list, trying to give y'all more like outside, more higher quality content. And to do that, it costs a lot more money to do certain things because most of my career I've just been in this house making content. But I want to go outside and just create cool shit. Remember, I was seeing Asian going to the Amazon rainforest trying to survive. I think shit like that is cool. I would want to do something like that. But it takes a lot of money to do that. So y'all gifting, y'all donating, it gives me like all the money I get from Twitch goes right back into this shit. And I'm really trying to upgrade the quality of my content and do new sporadic things that I've always wanted to do. You know, I ain't gonna lie. So you spending less time with us, bro? I'm giving y'all government, bro. Recently I've been putting belt to ass. 3 streams a week, no matter what. Sometimes 4. And that's with me. Y'all don't even know. I've been recording Clouds Paradise channel videos every single week. Y'all don't even know that shit. But it's because I prioritize. It's because I'm managing my time a lot better. And in my opinion, right now, streaming has gotten just streaming in general has gotten at least 80% of my attention, content-wise, so far. 20% of that is going to Clouds Paradise. And right now, I'm not really focused on my One Cloud9 channel because I feel like I like this channel more and y'all like this channel more. But I'm putting BTA on streaming right now. That's why the numbers are going up. The quality of content is getting better. The energy is up. That's why everything's up right now. So I'm just going to keep on doing that, bro. I'm going to keep it a beam. But on the side, I want to do that passion shit, bro. I ain't going to lie. That's just kind of how that's kind of like where my mind frame, that's where my mind is with this whole content thing right now. Holy shoulders, I appreciate you. You know, look, bro, I've been in the gym recently. You feel me? I got in the gym recently. I'm actually finna record a video later today. I'm finna film me going to the Odyssey because I'm going to the if any of y'all know about the Odyssey, basically, cause I'm gonna tell y'all about it on Wednesday, but I'm seeing it in like IMAX, the 70 millimeter, whatever that fuck ass shit is, like the big screen. I'm seeing it on the big screen because I found out there's a IMAX theater near me, so I'm going there and I'm vlogging that shit. I ain't gonna lie, the Odyssey is so scary, bro. The Odyssey's ass. Hey, don't tell me if it's ass or good. I don't want to know. I'm gonna know tonight. It's peak. I watched it at IMAX 70. That's what I'm saying. I'm watching the IMAX 70 tonight at 11 p.m. because that was the only time I could find screenings. It's either that or I was gonna have to stay up to 3 a.m. and I'm not staying up to 3 a.m. to watch a movie. I'm sorry. So I'm doing it at 11 p.m. And yeah, Doomsday trailer. Oh, I do want to see that real quick because I heard Doomsday and Dune is coming out the same day. Boy, I'm excited about that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited about that. Matter of fact, let's get to that real quick. I want to see that shit. Let's get to that real quick, and then we might get to these government mandated reacts real quick. Cause we got an Argentina react before. Let me see, cause I did peep the trailer dropped for Doomsday, and I'm excited about that, bro. Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, it just dropped 8 hours ago. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able.
We got Professor X in this shit? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did y'all see that?
Something we.
Bro. Oh my god, that shit just scared me. Coles, appreciate you for the 450 bits. Damn.
May not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
Okay, hold on. Chad, what do you think? You think it's gonna be a W or L movie?
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
Okay, Fantastic Four gonna be in this shit.
Than all of us put together, and they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one.
Okay, so we got Thor back. All right, that's cool. I'm curious though. Who is like what's the main Avengers squad? I'm very intrigued about that. What's the main Avengers? Thor, cool though. Oh, Cyclops gonna be in this motherfucker. Gambit gonna be in this shit? Okay. I want to say Shaolin, but I feel like that's racist. The Thunderbolts, they're gonna be the new Avengers? Oh, Thunderbolts was gas. If that's true, I'm excited for that.
Everything that they sacrifice.
Shang-Chi. Okay, I was close. Shang-Chi, I was close. Shang-Chi.
If we do not stand
Fuck it, I
together,
was not close at all.
put aside your petty squabbles.
Thor finna be clapping Dr. Doom's cheeks. Codes, that's pin of shame. I ain't gonna lie, that's pin of shame. That's pin of shame. That's pin of shame. Oh shit, you're right.
Do nothing except this.
Oh, this might be peak, low key.
If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters.
Okay, she's gonna be in it. I can't look at this nigga Anthony Mackie the same no more, bro. Every single time I look at him, I just see the fuck ass meme, bro. I see the fuck ass meme. You miss Loki, go back. Cause I seen God damn, forgive me for not pronouncing her name. See, everybody's saying son in chat. Oh my god. But T'Challa's sister, she's the new Black Panther. I peeped that. Where did I miss Loki? Where Loki at?
Everything that they sacrifice will be
Oh, there. Oh, Loki's gonna be an Avenger?
for nothing. If we do not stand
Oh,
together,
that might be interesting.
put aside
Shuri. Yeah, my
your
bad.
petty squabbles.
Damn, I gotta. Is that Monique?
Put aside your petty squabbles.
Chad, what y'all know about Prime Monique, my nigga? What y'all know about X-Men Days of Future Past Monique, my nigga? Hey, man, I was in that theater bricked. Me and my dad told me to watch that shit. I was in that theater bricked. I ain't gonna hold you. Mystique? Fuck, I pronounced her name. Mispronounced. Mystique. You know what I'm talking about, my nigga. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I called her Monique. I don't know why. Maybe I used to call her Monique. Because I used to pronounce shit heavy. I haven't said her name in a minute. Nigga said I'm eating her butt. That's not a crazy statement. That's not a pin of shame either. That's not a pin of shame. That's not a crazy statement. That's not a crazy statement at all. I'm not mad at that at all. I might eat that shit after a mission. I'm not gonna lie.
Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. But mark my words,
Dev said Chris Evans can eat mine.
Not possible.
Oh shit. Is that Bucky? No, that's Chris Evans. Fuck. What a... Why can't he hold that motherfucker? Yo. They bringing back OG Cap? I just thought about that. They bringing back... Because I was like, why the fuck he hold that motherfucker? Then I started thinking, yo, Captain America can hold the... Wow. Okay. No, hold on. This might be peak. They got the whole crew back. Okay, all they gotta do is bring back find that Black Widow, bro. Only thing they missing. Okay, I'm excited. Chad, I'm not gonna lie, we have a peak slate of movies, bro. Cause right now we got the Odyssey. I'm finna see that tonight. Next we got Spider-Man, and in the middle of that shit, we're gonna have GTA 6. That's gonna be cool. Then after that, we got Doomsday and then Dune 3. I'm not gonna lie, 2026 has been stacked. Not to mention all the good movies we already had with Obsession and Backrooms. Backrooms is kind of mid, but you know, the hype around there was there. So yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this year's stat. Yo, this year might go down. This year might go band for band with 2016. Nigga. This year might go band for band with 2016 when it's all said and done, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all can call me a LARPer. I'm not a Marvel LARPer. I've watched every single fucking movie except the recent ones. I'm not gonna lie. After the Endgame, I said I was done. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched it since Endgame because niggas been saying this shit went downhill, and I was like, I don't even want to spoil myself. But JJK and Spider-Verse next year, I'm not a JJK fan. I gotta get into it. Yo, I asked y'all this a while ago, but would y'all want to see me watch anime for a Patreon? Because I can't watch it on YouTube. But like on Patreon, I might start a Patreon and watch react to anime on there. And then maybe, just maybe, if I can get an editor who can figure out how to clip it up and cut it up to where I can post it on YouTube without getting copyrighted, I'll post it on YouTube. And that way, if you can't subscribe to the Patreon, you can watch a little bit of it with me on the YouTube. Yes? Okay, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to get that done by the end of the month. I'm gonna try to get that launched by the end of the month. Because first thing I would watch would be JJK. I've already watched season 1. I kind of didn't like it, but I haven't watched season 2, and I've low-key been holding off. So yeah. Watch Food Wars? Oh, you don't gotta ask me that. I've already watched it, but I'm not rewatching that shit. I love me some Food Wars, bro. Watch Overflow. Now y'all just lost the plot. Hot take: JJK is carried by fights and animation. That's what I said. I said the same thing. Niggas crucified me for saying it though. They saying season 2 and season 3 are gas, so I gotta watch it. I haven't even watched the JJK movie though. I think I gotta start off with the movie and then I'll watch everything else. Watch High School DxD. All right, bro. Watch Redo of Healer. All right. I actually would watch Redo of Healer on a Patreon if y'all want me to. But yo, when I launch it, I'm going to give y'all a list of what anime y'all want me to watch. And I'm going to start off with JJK. And then we'll just kind of move on from there. And we won't just do anime. We can do shows too. And that way I can react to shows and shit like that without getting copyrighted. And then I'm going to try and find a way to post it. I don't know if I'm posting it on the on the Cloud channel. I might make a separate channel and just post it on there. Just so if I do get copyright striked, it is what it is. But I'll let y'all know about that because I'm for sure trying to do that. All right. Cloud, you should do a Google submission stream on that. What about One Piece? I'm not watching that. I ain't gonna lie. And actually, if y'all want me to watch it that bad, I'll watch it. But that's gonna take. I'm not gonna lie. The only way I would watch One Piece is if I'm reacting to it. I might actually do that. But like, I'm gonna for sure watch it off the One Piece website where it tells you the filler and the non-filler. I'll for sure watch One Piece. That's like half. Watch Apothecary Diaries, please. I already watched it, Iris. I love it. Shouts out Momo. I love it. I love Apocalypse. I can't wait for season 3. All right. Watch Prison School. I remember that was one of the first anime I watched back when I was a kid. I wouldn't mind rewatching it because I don't remember this shit at all. Okay. ReZero. See, I'm trying to get back into ReZero. I feel like the best way for me to do it is to react to it. I'm not mad at that. But I gotta get I don't know what season I'm on. I gotta check. I'm not mad at that. One Punch Man? Bleach? Okay, I didn't realize how many I didn't realize how many of y'all were anime fans, bro. I should have did this shit earlier. Fuck it, I might post it on my the Cloud channel. Fuck it. I didn't realize. Okay, I might post that shit on the Cloud. Code Geass? Oh yeah, we're watching that shit. I've already watched Code Geass, but I want to rewatch it with y'all boys. Dress Up Darling? I haven't watched season 2 of Dress Up Darling. I can never rewatch and finish ReZero that port. Bro, Iris, that's the same reason why I stopped. Because, bro, I got to a point where I was like, damn, bro, this nigga life sucks. And all this happening. Yo, like Subaru, bro, he went through so many trials and tribulations. I just got tired of watching him cry. It just made me sad, bro. I just got tired of, like, just watching him be through pain. Kaiju number 8, I already watched that. That shit's peak. I'll watch the new season with y'all boys. On the Patreon. Okay, so it looks like Patreon is a go. I'm gonna get that launched. I'm gonna get that launched by the end of the month. Is this a safe space to talk about Oshinoko here? Yes, it is. I love Oshinoko. I don't give a fuck. Now, look, I heard the last season that just came out was the last good season. The next season is gonna be shit. That's what I heard. I'm not gonna spoil it because I already got spoiled, but apparently some fuck shit happens this next season. So, but I love it. Now, I got a real question. Have y'all watched Mushoku Tenshin? Have y'all watched that? Have y'all watched that? Now, I'm trying to see y'all character now. Yes? No? Have you seen season 3? I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Here's the thing. I watched Mushoku Tenshin, but I started watching when I was a kid, and I didn't realize how fucked up the main character was. And like I grew an attachment to it because I like the world building of it. However, watching season 3 is hard because, bro, I'm now realizing like my frontal lobe is fully developed, and I'm now realizing how nasty of a character Rudy is. And like I hate watching it just because of him, but the world building around, like. The world building, bro, the show is such a fucking good anime, but it's just the fucking main character. It's just, I can't root for that motherfucker because he's so, like, nasty. I don't know, bro. He may be Diddy, but you just gotta ignore it. And that's the thing, but it's so hard to ignore it, bro. It's getting harder and harder. But I'm still watching it. I'm not gonna lie. I watched this week's episode yesterday. And it's like, okay, for the motherfuckers who watch it, is it just me or like is like the dynamic between him and what's the little red haired girl? Aisha? Is her name Aisha? What's the red haired girl? The little red haired maid. The main maid's daughter. Whoever that is. Their dynamic is getting weird. And I don't like that shit. His cousin, no, his stepsister. His stepsister or cousin, I don't know. His stepsister. Not the main red-haired girl that he grew up with. The maid daughter, his sister. That's his sister. The half sister. Their dynamic's weird. I don't know. I've seen some weird clip. Now I will say Rudius is keeping it P, which I can't believe I'm saying that. But it's giving me weird vibes. It's giving me weird vibes. And I just know how this show is, bro. How bad is it? It's not bad yet, but I'm peeping shit. Oh, Mushoku Tenshin? How bad is that? Bro. I'm going to be honest. If I picked it up today, I don't think I can get through the first season. I don't know. Cloud, will you post ass pics on your Patreon? Let's get to this reactions, bro. I'm not going to lie. That shit just actually pissed me off. That's a really good pin of shame. That nigga actually needs to get shamed. Chat, boo that nigga. Boo that nigga. I'm not gonna lie. She hooks up with his son. Bro, you just spoiled me. You just spoiled me. You just spoiled me. Wait, you're lying. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. I hope you're lying. Chat, no spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. Dead ass. Yeah, I swear to God, if you're not lying, oh my God. That was the web novel? Okay, that's not real. If it's the web novel, it's not actually real. No, Eris is because I'm not talking about Eris. I'm talking about his sister. Like his red hair sister. His dynamic with his red hair sister is kind of weird. Him and his cousin, we been known that shit. I'm not gonna lie. That world is freaky deaky. The age you consent is 15 in that world, bro. That world is just weird. I'm gonna be honest. So whatever. That's not a lot of animes are like that. I don't know why. Japan just be on that weird shit. But a lot of niggas say K-verts. I'm not gonna lie though, the show is for sure Diddy tension, but you just gotta ignore the bullshit sometimes, bro. You just gotta ignore it. Just move on. That'd be the hardest part about it. You just gotta ignore the bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. But okay, we're gonna get that Patreon launched though, for sure skis. Now that I know y'all really want to see that, we're getting that shit launched. I'm doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. We're doing that shit. I'm gonna actually talk to my guy. I'm gonna talk to my guy tomorrow because I got a guy who's willing to do it. I need to talk to Banks too, because Banks does that shit. I'm gonna talk to Dior. I'm gonna get that shit launched though. I'll make sure we get that shit launched. I'm gonna try to work on that tomorrow. And by the end of the month, I promise it'll be launched. All right. And by the Patreon launched, that also means I'll be dropping anime reacts on the cloud. Depending on how they do it on the cloud, I might make a separate channel for it, but I think I can just post it on the cloud and they'll do good. So we'll just see. They ruined Roxy. Should we watch Mashoke Tension 2 on a Patreon? Is that a vibe? Free? No, okay. Patreon is going to be paid. And that way, in the Patreon, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to blur the actual show while I'm reacting to it on YouTube, or at least do something, right? But on Patreon, you get to see the show fully uncensored, fully whatever. And that'll be like, if you want to just get the full experience. But on YouTube, you'll be able to see it and it'll be a little bit cut up. But we'll see. We'll see. Are you playing CFB today? No, I'm playing Wednesday. I'm playing the game Wednesday. We're doing a Discord event today. I've yapped enough though. Let's go and get to these reacts. Where you watching it on? I think I gotta watch that off stream, unfortunately. I'm gonna check if I can watch it on Twitch. We're gonna watch it on Twitch. So that'll be like an end of stream thing. We'll just react to it and then call it. But, and for where I'm actually going to watch it, I'm probably going to watch it on Crunchyroll. I'm not going to lie. But I know for that section, for YouTube, when I react to that shit, Coach, appreciate you for the gift. When I react to that motherfucker on YouTube, we're going to have to cut YouTube stream off. It might just be Twitch only. I need to check Twitch's TOS and make sure that's okay, though. Because I'll react to it on stream if Twitch's TOS is good with it. But if not, I don't know. Cloud My Video just hit number 25 on Hyped. Shouts out Toby. Shouts out Toby. Shouts out to you, bro. Baby 2 Cloud 18. That could work. I mean, that's right now it's a gaming channel. It's not an anime channel, but that could work. I'm going to just test it out. I'll test it out on the cloud. If I like the results from it, we'll keep it on the cloud. If I don't, we're probably going to move it to the backup. Because another thing I'm scared of is getting copyright striked. That's another thing. Because I heard they be doing that. So we're going to test shit out. I might just move it to the backup, though. But whatever it is, y'all be able to see it. Cloud Call of Night Peak. I've been wanting to watch that. Put it on your rants? Nah, I could do that. I think if I don't like it on the cloud, I'm going to put it on rants, and then we're just going to leave it right there. That's probably what I'll do. Let's do that. Cloud Tap in from the UK. Appreciate you. Make another channel called Senpai Cloud for anime reacts. You're lucky that the pin of shame is worse than yours, or I would put that on pin of shame. Cloud, when we get in a 3 Cloud 27, I might rename 1 Cloud 9 Rants to 3 Cloud 27. I'm not going to lie. I'm dead ass might. Two Cloud 18 and 1 Cloud 9 both 20 total. Mind blown. What you mean by that? 1 Cloud 9 is 10 total. 2 Cloud 18 is 20 total. Y'all ain't peep that? And 3 Cloud 27 will be 30 total. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Let's get to this react though. Okay, here's the slate today. We're gonna react to this Argentina video and then this after Argentina video. Then after that, I'm gonna give y'all some options for the second reaction. We can either react to Can Men and Women Be Friends or Dating the School Bop was my biggest mistake. Whichever reaction you don't choose, I'll react to off stream. And then the last group of reactions is we can either react to Lazy Pot Noodles or this guy is a ASU frat member and he has a series where he tells a lot of crazy stories. This will be poll up 2. Y'all can vote up, poll up for this one too. Whatever one y'all want to watch, I'll watch on stream. Whichever one y'all don't want to watch, I'll either watch next stream or off stream. So yeah. Are you a Sunday or a yonder day? I say I'm for sure more Sunday. I ain't gonna lie. I'm for sure Sunday. Cloud, are you dumb or something? I'm for sure dumb. Damn, we really finna start this anime arc, bruh. I've been waiting to start the anime arc for so long, chat. I don't think y'all understand. I've been waiting to start the anime arc for so fucking long. So fucking long. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let's get to it. PR team, bro, my bad. How Argentina became the most hated World Cup team. If you don't know, everybody and their mother hates Argentina right now, besides the Messi fans. I particularly am a fan of Messi too. However, I can't fucking stand his team. And the main reason why is because if you watch the last video on the Cloud, they have a very racist past and they've admitted to being racist and they're racist in a weird way. But also their fans are also pieces of shit too. And also it seems like a certain country that may or may not be the server admins are pulling for them to win. And they're allegedly rigging World Cup games to try and make them win. So everybody hates them, man. And especially, and after we get done with this video, I want to show y'all a clip of how Argentina reacted to losing the World Cup, which, fuck Argentina K. Spain, Lamine Yamal, you are my goat, you are my king, Mr. Jamal. I just almost called him Mr. Jamal. But anyways, let's get to this.
Argentina has become the most hated team at the World Cup, and it keeps getting worse. Instead of people celebrating their incredible run, Argentina is surrounded by controversy both on and off the pitch. Millions of football fans from around the world are accusing Argentina of everything from racism to corruption to rigging the tournament itself. FIFA has launched an investigation into racist Argentine fans, the FBI is investigating the Argentine Football Association, and countless people think this World Cup has been scripted. And it's not just the fans.
The fact that FBI is investigating the Argentinian club tells you there's actual merit to their rigging. Because why else would the Federal Bureau of Investigation be investigating a football club? Want to know why? Want to know why they would even care? For gambling purposes. The FBI tends to investigate clubs or companies or owners if there's alleged gambling or fixing of games because it can screw over people in gambling bets, yada, 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 which kind of tells me that they must suspect or have some evidence of Argentina actually rigging some shit or maybe even potentially paying off some refs. You never know.
Say their team was raw, but it's even the players participating in the World Cup.
I'm gonna go fry some catfish. See y'all. Yo, give me some too.
So how did Lionel Messi and Argentina go from one of the favorites to arguably the most hated team at this year's World Cup? Let's get into it. Argentina entered the 2026 World Cup.
Okay, frat dude won the first poll. That's cool. What's the do a poll for the other one?
World Cup as the defending World Cup champions, the reigning Copa America champions, and the #1 ranked team in the world. On paper, they looked unstoppable, and with this expected to be Messi's last World Cup run, millions of football fans from around.
Damn, that nigga Messi really lost his last World Cup, bro. Messi and Ronaldo lost their last World Cup, bro. That's kind of tough, man. Our childhood idols, man, they're going off sad, bro. to the new generation, both of them.
The world were hoping for one last magical run. But as the tournament went on and Argentina kept winning, the controversy only continued to grow. The first major controversy of Argentina's tournament involved their supporters after their match in the round of 32. Cabo Verde was by far the surprise story of the tournament. They shocked
Shouts
the
to
football
Cabo Verde,
world
got to
by
see them
holding
live.
Spain to a scoreless draw and earning their very first World Cup point. Their 40-year-old goalkeeper had about 50,000 Instagram followers before the Spain match, and after his incredible performance, he gained millions of followers overnight, currently sitting at nearly 30 million.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think y'all understand how fucking ridiculous that is. That's actually unreal. I didn't really understand how much motion soccer had until this World Cup. Cause Jesus, that's ridiculous.
So on July 3rd, when it came time for them to play Argentina in the round of 32, I Show Speed, who is a Ronaldo fan, naturally was cheering for Cabo Verde and made that pretty clear. Let's go! During the match, Speed was streaming from the stands and all was fine until one Argentina supporter appeared to shout a racist slur and repeatedly told him to go home. Then during
Like, what? Like, okay, I get being passionate about your team, but calling somebody a racial slur just because they're supporting a different team is fucking ridiculous. I'm sure the racial slur was, oh, monkey this, monkey that, go back to Africa, or some weird shit. But it's like, bro, what?
Argentina's next match against Egypt, one Argentina supporter could be seen attempting to mock I Show Speed by doing this.
This shit was so fucking ridiculous to me. And you know the thing that pissed me off about this shit? Yo, Argentinians hate black people and think we're barbarians and monkeys and shit. But brother, if I took 3 Robux and went over to Argentina, I could buy a fucking house. Chat, we would all be millionaires in Argentina. These niggas, their economy is so fucked. They're over here eating concrete cement sandwiches, my nigga. They in sheds? Yo, they over here eating fucking paper mache fucking soup. Niggas saying crazy. That's the shit. Bro, deadass, look it up. Their economy is crazy. It's bad. You could take deadass, you could take $1,000 American dollars and buy a nice house down there. Bro, like, and yeah, you trying to call us barbarians and call us fucking monkeys and poor lackeys and shit, bro. The fuck? Look at y'all. Worry about your own problems, man. So focused on us.
The supporter later defended himself, insisting he wasn't being racist and
I wasn't being racist. I was imitating Speed himself. It disgusts me. And so you wasn't being racist, but you said you weren't being racist. You were imitating Speed. So you think Speed is a monkey? All right, bro. That tells me all I need to know about you.
he was simply imitating Speed. But to many people, including myself, it looked like he was mocking a chimpanzee. He even added that if it was racist, then tough luck because Speed had spent the tournament busting balls against Argentina. The fan
So just because somebody is friendly, just because somebody is, see, and this is my shit, bro, right? Because this really doesn't it doesn't compute in my brain. Just because a person is just friendly teasing you, it's so obvious Speed is just playing around. Like, it's just banter, right? Just because he's bantering around, that means you can respond with racism? Gang, if you was really pissed, throw up the double fingers. Who cares? Do that. If you're really mad about it, but you don't got to be racist. Like, what?
and then went on to say Egypt's only culture is building pyramids and suppressing women, which truly just dug his grave even deeper. I made a TikTok about this topic, and just like this fan, many people in the comment section were trying to justify this racist behavior, claiming that I Show Speed started it by insulting Messi and the rest of the Argentina team. I grew up playing sports.
But even if you insult Messi, that doesn't mean you respond back with racism. Just call Speed a dickhead or some shit. Call him a bitch. You call him something else. That doesn't mean you gotta be racist, though.
Hockey and football, or soccer as we call it in Canada, were my main two. Banter is simply part of sport.
It's crazy that the US and Canada are the only countries in the fucking world that call football soccer. And we're just so stuck on that. And we just won't change. for no reason. Like, we just want to be different so bad.
It's making fun of someone's performance on the
But
ice
that being said, though, I'm still calling football soccer. I don't give a fuck. It's soccer.
or on the pitch is just a part of the game. But once you cross into attacking someone's race, appearance, or family, that's where a line is drawn, and the World Cup has no room for this behavior. Don't get me wrong, Argentina supporters are not the only ones.
Yeah, you're right. I know it's football, but I'm still calling that shit soccer, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not calling it. I'm not calling football American football, bro. That shit just gonna have to, we just gonna have to call that motherfucker soccer, bro.
At fault for this. There's a senator from Paraguay who went viral for her disgusting and flat out racist comments.
You just pissed off a lot of people I know.
But because Argentina are the defending champions and the team that everyone is watching,
they falling for the rage bait.
the reality is that every
actually getting mad.
even involving their supporters, is amplified. And this was only the first of several incidents that completely changed how football fans viewed Argentina throughout the World Cup. The controversy didn't stay in the stands for long. As Argentina kept advancing through the tournament, a completely different narrative started circulating on social media. Fans began asking one question: was FIFA trying to give Messi a happy ending? Oh, hold up. That's not what I meant. Anyway, Argentina,
I'm gonna be honest.
Reaching the
when I was watching the Egypt game and I seen that they called back one of Egypt's goals because somebody on the opposite side of the playing field fouled somebody. Mind you, it wasn't even related to the goal being scored. That's when I knew that shit was rigged. Now, I will want to say, Egypt, y'all choked. Even still, y'all fucking choked. Y'all still lost. However, once I seen that shit, I knew the shit. I knew they was trying to favor Messi. I'm going to be honest. Because that, boy, I have never seen some bullshit like that. And I don't even understand. I'm going to stop the rage bait. I don't even understand football like how other people are. I admit it, I'm a LARPer. But even I know that's not right.
Final made complete sense on paper. Like I said, they're the defending World Cup champions, the reigning Copa America champions, and
that's how they won the ball. I understand that. However, they still allowed 2 goals in the span of like 5 minutes or like 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. What are we doing, dog? Now, honestly, if they had that goal, would they have probably won the game? Yes. And matter of fact, I might actually rethink my stance because they would have won the game if they got that goal. However, Egypt still did choke. We got to keep it a beam. I know we don't like Argentina here. Egypt still did choke though.
Are ranked #1 in the world. But when reffing decisions started going their way and Argentina repeatedly
they punched Egypt players, what the fuck?
Comebacks that seemed almost impossible.
Oh shit, I just seen
going their way and Argentina repeatedly completed comebacks that seemed almost impossible. People began noticing what they believed was a pattern. Football fans became convinced that Argentina weren't simply getting lucky, they were getting help. The moment that really led everyone to jump on the cheating allegations was Argentina's insane 2-0 comeback against Egypt. It was approaching the 80th minute and Argentina looked cooked. But somehow, they did the impossible. They scored 3 goals in 14 minutes to win the match.
I'm sorry, 3 goals in 14 minutes is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to keep it a bang. That's just uncanny. Now, Egypt still should have won. They had that last goal. I don't think Argentina's coming back down 3-0. But, boy, we still got to acknowledge that. They fucking choked.
In regulation, 3-2. The comeback itself wasn't what sparked the controversy. It was how they got there. Throughout the match, fans pointed out a series of controversial refereeing decisions.
See, like, shit like that is crazy, though. How the fuck is that not a foul?
Claiming there were many questionable calls against Egypt and a lack of calls against Argentina. The reaction online was immediate. Millions of fans accused FIFA of helping Argentina stay alive in the tournament. Even the mayor of New York City said Egypt had been robbed. But the most shocking person to speak forward was one of Egypt's own players who publicly accused the tournament of being fixed.
الحكم no fair. Referee no fair. ظالم مبين وواضح. هو جاي علينا. مش هينفع نخرج كده كسبانين 2-0 أرجنتين. بطولة موجهة.
At this point, what started as a few conspiracy theories turned into a worldwide conversation. And just 4 days later, Argentina's quarterfinal match against Switzerland added even more fuel to the fire.
Who would you rather watch choke Atlanta in the Super Bowl or Egypt choking in the World Cup? I mean, at least with Egypt, it's so clearly obvious they would have won if the game was called fairly, just being honest. But with Atlanta, nigga, you can't even like that wasn't even like an unfair reffing. Atlanta just fucking choked. That's to me is still the worst choke of all time. I think that what the Spurs just did with the Knicks this last finals should be put in there too. But You can't beat 28-3, especially in a game like football. If you're up 28-3 in the third quarter, you're expected to win that game. It's just clear. Bro, the Patriots had to score 3 fucking times back to back without the Falcons scoring once to pull that shit off, and they did. That's insane. And the Super Bowl, that's crazy.
During the match, Argentina...
And before, if you was watching that game, that Falcons and Patriots game, the Falcons were just clearly the better team for 3 quarters. And then that last quarter, they weren't. That's all it was. That was heartbreaking watching. And I wasn't even a Falcons fan. I just didn't want Brady to win.
Was looking pretty good with their 1-0 lead until Switzerland tied it up. And just a few minutes after that goal, Embolo of Switzerland was given a controversial second yellow card, which turned into a red card and forced Switzerland to play the rest of the match down a man. Originally, Paredes of Argentina was given a yellow for tripping Embolo, but the call was reviewed by VAR, who checked on a new rule known as mistaken identity. The new rule had been introduced for the 2026 World Cup, and prior to this had only been used once before during the USA vs Paraguay match. So when Argentina haters suddenly saw a player being sent off for a new rule they've never even heard of, the internet went crazy. People online were in disbelief, claiming that FIFA invented a new rule just to help Argentina. But if fans thought the Switzerland match was suspicious, the semi-final against England took things to another level. England is a team that people typically love to hate. The reason why? I don't know, but people who typically hate England were actually rooting for them just because they didn't want to see Argentina make the final. This new hatred for Argentina is so intense that people would rather see their worst enemy win than for Argentina to win. Before the match, one statistic started to circulate across social media. The ref who would be reffing the match between Argentina and England had ref Messi 5 times before, and in each of those 5 matches, Messi has never lost.
See, that's why the FBI is investigating them. That ref right there. Hey, that's the Scott Foster of the fucking World Cup, man. The extender right there.
Now, this doesn't mean that Messi paid the ref or the ref is in favor of him, but with everything that's been circulating online, for those who are very suspicious of Argentina, this was hard to ignore. They were down 1-0, but then in the 85th minute, they tied it, and then a few minutes later, scored another to seal the deal and win 2-1.
That shit pissed me the fuck off. Boy, my cousins were so pissed in the UK. They were fucking enraged. And here's the thing. I usually don't root for England because my cousin in the UK be talking shit whenever they win. But fuck, I wanted them to win that game.
Images began circulating online, showing what people believe were missed calls, including
Yo, he straight up just yanked that motherfucker in the back of his head. That's an illegal move in UFC. How is that legal in soccer?
5-minute compilation by a Ronaldo fan claiming that Argentina had robbed England.
Bro, what the actual
calls,
hell?
including a 5-minute compilation by a Ronaldo fan claiming
he's in an actual literal headlock. I'm not gonna lie. That's absurd. That's absurd. Also, I don't know if he's gonna mention it, but at the end of this game, one of the Argentina players came up to Jude Bellingham and allegedly said something either racist or just something fucked up to the point where Jude hit him in the head and they got into a counter. And if you don't know who Jude Bellingham is, he's one of the chillest players in the whole World Cup. So the fact that old boy got him riled up is crazy. That's like getting Steph Curry mad. Or like getting Kawhi Leonard in a type mad for an NBA comparison. That just doesn't happen. Or the one time, or getting Myles Garrett mad, that one time with Mason Rudolph. It's similar to that type of situation. That's a cool ass motherfucker. What the hell did you say to get that nigga that mad? It's crazy.
That Argentina had robbed England. During Argentina's celebration, several players held up a banner reading Las Malvinas are Argentine, referring to the disputed Falkland Islands. Essentially, it is English territory, but for a long time it's been disputed, and people from Argentina are claiming that that land belongs to them. Because FIFA prohibits political messaging at its events, people immediately began calling for Argentina to be punished. And for people who already believed the team was receiving favorable treatment, the lack of immediate punishment became another example of what they saw as a double standard.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I know all of them Argentina players are kissing that fucking wall, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Twitch, y'all know I love y'all. Please give me a partner. But them niggas was for sure kissing the wall. How the fuck they get away with that shit?
Accusations had grown far beyond just angry fans on social media. They had become so widespread that when reports emerged that the FBI was investigating the Argentine Football Association, people lost it. The reported investigation wasn't about match fixing or referee.
I ain't going. Netanyahu roots for Argentina, by the way. I already know.
Decisions.
Damn it. Yo, now the stream's finna crash. I mentioned his name. Now the stream's finna crash. Fuck.
Instead, it focused on the association's financial
Netanyahu, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cross you, big bro.
operations in the United States, including allegations of money laundering and fraud involving hundreds of millions of dollars moving through U.S. banks.
My shit actually
charges
lagged.
filed,
I'm telling
no
you,
evidence
bro.
linked the
They be
investigation
watching.
to players on the pitch. But this tarnished Argentina's image even more, and when you factor in everything that's been going on, this is why Argentina is debatably the most hated team at this year's World Cup.
Now, I did see a good question in chat. Cloud, do you think Messi takes part in the racism of Argentina? I really can't answer that. I don't think Messi's the type of person to really indulge in that. He kind of gives me like, and I truly understand what I'm saying. He gives me that one weird kid in your class vibes that doesn't really care about anything but that one thing, but he's insanely good at it. Like, he's that level like of autistic, in my opinion. Like, not really autistic, but you know, he's kind of like that. So I honestly don't think he would really care for racism at all. But I would say he probably doesn't care too much against it to really like do anything about it. As long as these motherfuckers are good football players, he don't really care. That's how I think he is. I don't think he's racist, but I don't think he cares. I think he just kind of like does whatever.
Argentina is set to face Spain in the World Cup final, and somehow there is one more unbelievable twist. This is 20-year-old Messi, and this is 5-month-old Lamine Yamal. Now, 19 years later...
Messi had a racist allegation from a player in La Liga. I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, I can't really speak for Messi. And plus, that's such a polarizing player. Like, you can't really speak for that person unless you see some, like, for real evidence. I'm interested to see what happened. I don't know. Plus, Messi lived outside of Argentina for most of his life. So it might be a situation where he fucks with his teammates. He just might not agree with some of your opinions. Because we've all had a homie who, like, we're dogs, but, like, there's that one opinion that you don't agree with at all for the life of you. But, like, you're willing to ignore it because you're cool with him. I think that's just what it is with him. But I don't know. Maybe Messi don't like niggas. I don't know. But that's how I would see.
They're set to face each other in the biggest match in the world. Back in 2007, Lamine's family won a UNICEF charity raffle for a calendar photo shoot with the Barcelona player. And that player just happened to be Lionel Messi. At the time,
that's insane.
Photo shoot with the Barcelona.
Also, I didn't know Messi. I didn't know Lamine Yamal was black. He's black? I didn't know that. Like, dead ass, I didn't know that. Damn, I gotta get better at LARPing. What is this? Okay. He's black for real? Parents, Sheila. Oh shit, I fuck with him all. Now I see why he was side eyeing Trump like that, bro. He black. Okay. Damn, I didn't even know that shit. That's crazy. Shouts out Yamal. He Moroccan. Nigga, he still half black, bro. And he pops fuck with the queens on some cool shit. I always knew I liked something about him.
Player. And that player
supports Palestine too. Hey, that's my new stand. I'm standing Yamal, bro. I'm standing Yamal. I don't care. I'm standing Yamal.
Happened to be Lionel Messi. At the time, nobody could have imagined that the baby in Messi's arms would grow up to make his Barcelona debut at just 15 years old and eventually face Messi in a World Cup final. And
now I see it, bro. I always wondered why he had bronze skin. His skin is very bronze.
This final wasn't already straight out of a movie. Remember how Argentina ranked #1 in the world? Well, guess who's ranked #2? Spain. And remember how Argentina is the most recent winner of the Copa America? Well, do you remember who the most recent winner of the European Championship is? Spain. The two were actually set to face each other in the Finalissima, which is an event that takes place between the Copa America winners and the Euro Cup winners, but unfortunately it had to be cancelled due to regional conflicts. Argentina is already the most hated team at this year's World Cup, and this storybook final truly does not help those people who already are convinced that this...
I think Yamal said the word before. Bro, he can say the word. He for sure said nigga before. Yeah, he probably isn't going to say it publicly, but he for sure said nigga before. I mean, he's half black, he can say it.
World Cup is scripted. Whether Argentina's run to the World Cup 2026 final is deserved or...
He can't say the hard R, you know. Dude, according to the Black Code Handbook, he can't say the hard R, but he can say For sure.
Not is something that football fans will be debating for years. But one thing's for sure, no other team has generated more headlines, controversy, and debate than Argentina. The hate has gotten so insane that a petition to kick Argentina out of the World Cup has reached over 20 million
This beat is
signatures.
crazy. I don't
From
give a fuck
racism
what niggas say about
allegations
the
involving
song. That beat is
supporters,
crazy.
to cheating accusations, controversial refereeing decisions, and even an FBI investigation into the Argentine Football Association, Argentina became the biggest talking point of the 2026 World Cup. But it's also important for people to outline what is real news and what is fake news. Fake news like this does not help the situation. And despite all the controversy, we cannot undermine the talent of Messi and the rest of Argentina. Year after year, they have proven why they are ranked the #1 team in the world. They are an incredible team who do not give up and push through until the very end. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed my video, it would mean a lot if you left a like on this video.
Fuck everybody on that team except Messi. I'm gonna be honest. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's my fucking opinion. Because after the video I watched yesterday, no. That team is strange, dog. Isn't Argentina as a race country racist? Yes. They're openly racist too. I will say though, and I say this every single time I speak about the country, that doesn't mean every single Argentinian you meet is racist, because before I even knew about how bad Argentina was the racism, I met 2 Argentina girls on a cruise, and they were some of the nicest people I ever met. Ever. I still follow them to this day. I'm just thinking back back to some memories, bro. Amazing people though. Amazing people. Amazing. Good times. All right. Oh shit. We're not done with the reaction. Another reason why I wanted to show you, react to that video is because after Argentina lost, this is what they did. Because apparently this whole Argentina team is fucking sore losers. After they lost, they decided they wanted to disrespect Spain and throw hands. I don't know if it's because there's a black guy on the team or whatever, or the 2 black guys on the team, but hey, man.
The aftermath following last night's World Cup final is absolutely insane. Not only did multiple Argentina players and staff switch sports to UFC for some reason, but also back at home in Buenos Aires, their fans got a little rowdy as well, forcing
them thugs rioted in the streets because their favorite football team didn't win. I ain't gonna lie, it's pure thuggery going on.
Riot police to be deployed. In fact, many fans are even describing last night's game not just a victory for Spain, but a victory for football. Not just because of the poor sportsmanship shown by Argentina players, even turning their back on the Spanish as they lifted the trophy, but more simply because Spain dominated them on almost every measurable metric. Not only did Martinez have to make 11 saves, which is the most out of any keeper at a World Cup final, but also Argentina became the first team
normal
in
American
history to not
shit.
have a single shot in 90 minutes of a final.
Hey,
Their
all of us be
first
some
shot
thugs
came
too.
from
I'm
Messi
not gonna
in
lie.
minute
But we don't be thugging.
117.
We don't be thugging out due to a sports game. Though we be thugging out when do we be thugging out? I ain't lie. Some of us be thugging out when our favorite president is getting elected, and then others be thugging out when one of our own gets killed wrongfully, bruh. I feel like for the most part, Americans thug out for them good reasons. You know, apart from some of the wrong ones. You know, January 6th. But yeah.
But that still didn't stop Argentina's president from accidentally posting the wrong tweet saying,
New York fans? Yeah, you're right. Nah, yeah, you're right. I feel like New York fans don't count for the rest of America, though. They're their own thing.
World celebration.
And Philly,
depending on
true.
how the team want to celebrate,
Actually, you might be right.
he will declare it a national holiday. Wonder if it's too late to take it back. Bro, the aftermath.
Wait, hold on. What was that last part?
National holiday. Celebration. And stop Argentina's president from accidentally posting the wrong tweet saying world celebration, and depending on
So he pre-launched a tweet of them winning? Yeah, that's how I know the match is supposed to be fixed. That's why they're mad. That's why they were so mad. They were supposed to win. The match is supposed to be fixed. Man, you can't fool me with this bullshit. Bro, yeah, that match is fixed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I seen a tweet saying, I don't know if this is real or not. They had blue confetti loaded up at MetLife Stadium, anticipating that Argentina was gonna win. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. Yo, low-key, is Spain one of the best World Cup winners of all time? They were so good, they beat corruption, my nigga. That's crazy. Shouts out to Spain. And they dominated the motherfuckers. I don't know. All right. That's that. Next react. Let's get to the next react. By the way, YouTube, you want to watch on Twitch? Follow me. Follow me on Twitch. Click the link up above. Follow, make an account, and follow and watch me on Twitch. Why is my PC at 46 degrees? Oh, my God. Mr. Dreezy, appreciate for the gifted. My PC is at 46 degrees. 46 degrees Celsius. That's I got a fan on it right now. How the fuck is it that hot? Oh, well. They gave back shots to corruptions? The big Yahoo? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yahoo might be cooking my shit, bro. Yahoo got mad. He's calling in the big guns. Celsius, yes. I gotta get this coolant checked. I gotta get the whole PC checked. It's overheating like crazy. Okay. Hey, I'm looking to become a streamer. Do you have any tips? I tell people this all the time. Don't become a streamer. Become a content creator first. Whether you want to become a TikToker or a YouTuber first, learn the ropes of content, get a fan base, and then start streaming. Hey, I know niggas with millions of followers who can't even average 50 viewers on Twitch. That was Suburb Baby before he got into the streamer university shit. I remember he has like 2-3 million on TikTok and 1 million on YouTube and all of that shit. He was only averaging like 50 viewers. The streaming shit isn't as easy as y'all think it is, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. This in Argentina and Yahoo's asking for death. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll never be allowed in Argentina or Israel. I'm not mad at that though, at all. Okay. Put up the poll. Can men and women be friends, or dating the school bot was my biggest mistake? Which one y'all want? Burger bowls for dinner? Okay. Put up a poll. Cloud, what do you think about the Niners? They're my favorite team. What do I think this year? I don't know, bro. Because on one hand, we signed Mike Evans, but on another hand, he's like 34. Another hand, we got a pretty good team this year. Another hand, injuries. Another hand, every single year we exceed expectations. Or we've been exceeding expectations recently. Another hand, our fucking division is stacked. The Rams look like some fucking gods. The Seahawks are the reigning Super Bowl champions. Then you got the Cardinals. But I don't even think we're going to win the division this year. And that's scary to me. But we'll be good in the wild card. But boy. And you could tell they're trying to go all out. We're just in a fucking horrible division, gang. Jesus, bro. School bop blowout. All right. Noted. School bop and a blowout. That's actually easier for me. Because, okay, that's less time. We can get into what I really want to do. All right, bet that. We'll do school bop. Also, fuck Brandon Ayuk. I need to burn his jersey, bro. I still got a jersey of this nigga. Bro, I bought the jersey of this nigga after his 1,000-yard season. And then the next season, he tears his fucking ACL. Or he fucking rips his knee into a new one. And then a year after that, he quit on his team. I gotta burn that motherfucker. I should have got a Deebo Samuel jersey. At least he still fucking respects the team and respects the organization. Jesus. Cloud put Day in a rotation? Who's Day? Because I have been looking for some new rotation pieces for the reacts. The anime arc is going to be one huge piece, but I need something else. Day could be cool. I ain't gonna lie, you can suck my fucking dick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about it more and more. That nigga really... Boy, that nigga suck my fucking cock. I ain't gonna lie. Jesus, that shit pissed me off. Like you suck my cock with my balls in it, bro. Like, you know, I might burn that shit on stream. Actually, as soon as the new year starts, I might burn that shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to a Niners game. I'm taking the jersey and I'm burning it in San Francisco. That's gonna start off the fucking video. That's what I'm finna do. Fuck that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Dating the school bop was my biggest mistake. I don't like the intro. Dating the school bop was my biggest mistake. If you think this video is gonna be fire, subscribe for me. I'm never doing that again. If you like my video, subscribe. If you want to see this shit live, follow me on Twitch. All of that will be in the bio. We go.
Gotta be the school bop gotta be one of the worst people you meet in school. Cause no matter what gender you are, she's gonna be causing you pain, bruh. If you're a girl and you're friends with her, she's gonna be going for your man. I mean, she's the female version of Duke Dennis. And if you're a man and you make the horrible mistake of catching feelings for her, you already know what's about to happen.
But here's the thing with the school bops, bro, and I say this every single time. Pops be having the best personality. Bops be having the greatest personalities, bro. Like, they literally are so easy to talk to. They're such amazing people to be friends with. Matter of fact, that's what you got to do. Instead of cracking these bops, you need to be friends with them. Because I promise you, they're amazing people. Like, it's amazing to hang out with them, bro. But then you don't want to make the mistake of accidentally falling in love with them. And now you're in a never-ending loop of getting hurt and then going back and then getting hurt.
Gonna try to hit crackhead Johnny down the street. She's gonna try to hit your TV remote. And she's probably gonna try to hit your dead grandfather. Nobody is safe from her, bruh. Not even her new man. Cause the bops always out of nowhere get a new man. But the moment that dude makes her mad, he's gonna be walking into her getting thrown in the air and left there, gang.
Now there's another thing I want to say. As a former male bop myself, here's the thing. If you are a bop yourself, I feel like you really can't call a girl a bop without letting it be known that y'all are both bops, right? This is a horrible take. Let me actually rethink this. See, this is why I don't like live streaming all the time, because I just kind of pulled that out of my ass. That was a horrible take. Let me rethink that. I should have said that better. Look, I'm gonna say this. If you're a male bop, you can't get mad if you get with a bop and she breaks your heart, because you're a bop too. It's just skill-based matchmaking. And that's coming from a former bop myself, you know? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Back in my past, I for sure was hanging out with bops, and I for sure fell in love with a couple bops or two. I even made a story time about it on the main channel. I fell in love with a bop, and then she low-key broke my heart. But low-key, I was doing the same thing as her. And looking back at it, I had no merit to be hurt. Because we both ain't shit. We really both weren't shit at all. I'm not gonna lie. This is not a flex. Why am I telling y'all this?
Just thinking about that situation will have you fighting demons, bruh. But I'm not talking about figuratively, but literally.
PRT, my bad, bro.
Every kiss, you're fighting leftover demons in her esophagus, But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can see how some of y'all fall for this girl. She be one of the coolest girls you'll ever meet. Plus, sometimes you gotta see what the hype is about. But it's a different story when you're new to the school and you're not tapped into what's going on around the building. And this is how she got me. And
this shit happened to me, bro. I went to a new school, and the first girl who got on me was the school bop. Everybody didn't have her. I was like, fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I for sure became Eskimo bros with half the school. But at the same time, I didn't know until it was too late.
And I'm not gonna lie, I've had a lot of embarrassing moments in my life. But this one...
Why somebody said nigga PR team? Why did somebody say my PR team has to be Anthony Edwards, bro? No, I got a good PR team. It's just like, I be letting them down, bro. Like, we be having meetings before stream, and then, like, I just don't remember anything they say. Like, it just goes through one ear and right out the others. I'm not gonna lie, I might actually have Anthony Edwards PR team, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Was top 3 all-time most embarrassing. So this story takes place back during my freshman year of high school. I just transferred to a new town in a new school, and I was fresh off the L that I took in this video right here. So my only goal this year was to not get embarrassed. So I get to my first period class, and I stood next to this one girl. And because I'm so creative, we'll call this girl Leah. And the first thing she said was, "Hey, I like your shoes. What's your name?" "Oh, my name is D." And I'm not gonna lie.
See, like, you see how he didn't even have to talk to her. She introduced herself to him. It's just like, bro, like, little things like that, that makes a nigga's heart melt, bro. Like, now I'm in love with you. And all you did was just compliment my shoes. But nobody has ever done that. Yo, people don't usually do that. So when you do that, now I'm in love. Now I'm in a 360 contract with you. Like, you're my girlfriend now. And you're going to break my heart because you're my girlfriend in my mind, but in your mind, I'm just another guy. And that's the issue, bro. That's how they really be. That's how you really be falling in love with them, bro. Why y'all calling me easy, bro?
I was feeling shorty. So the teacher pulls up. We go through class.
Just because I fall in love fast doesn't mean I'm easy. That actually is the exact definition of easy. Fuck.
And when I get to my last class for the day, I see her in that class as well. When class was over, we stepped into the hallway and she gave me the hug over the shoulders. And while this was happening, mad was giving me the side eye, laughing and shit. And because I had the IQ of a rock, I wasn't picking up what was being put down. But I don't think about it too much. So if you...
Bro, the worst part about this shit happened to me so many times when I was with that one. It's that, yo, I'm thinking back. The memories are flooding back, bro. Because it was that sophomore year. She used to always hug me. She used to always give me, like, them fucking, like, full arm hugs. And we'd be hugging and we'd be rocking and shit. And I would just see niggas walking by, looking back, just giggling and shit. It's like, fuck. I remember that shit. I didn't care, though. I remember I really fucked with that girl for a little bit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you couldn't tell me nothing about her for a little bit. She was talking to my mans, my other mans, and like 3 other niggas in the school. I ain't care. I walked around. I was cupcaking with that girl, bro. Plus, she was just so soft, bro. Let me chill, bro. Let me not get bricked up on string.
Days go by, and then I ask her for a snap. She gives it to me. And I had to do my due diligence and check that snap score. And that motherfucker was at 300,000, bro. But I'm like, okay, she probably just got a lot of friends. So I hit her up, and I don't get a response, which was weird because she was the main one pressing down on me, but I don't trip. So the next day of school, I ask her about it, and she says, yeah, I just fell asleep. I had a long day. At 5 p.m. But
okay, Cloud, what do you bro, what do y'all mean cupcake, bro? Okay, first off, I was trolling. I'm not gonna. What do y'all mean? High school about it? So I can't get happy over my old memories, bro. I can't get happy over my old memories. First off, I was trolling about the hard shit. But I can't get happy about my old memories, gang. Jeez.
I don't even trip.
Shit.
And as I would go around school, her friends would randomly come up
no,
to me
just
and
shut
tell
up and
me
react.
how good
All right,
we would
bro.
look together. And I'm not gonna lie, I was eating it up. So a few days later, I built the confidence and I asked her to be my girlfriend. And everything came crashing down after
You asked her to be your girl? Bro, did you not do the background checks before? You have to do the background checks before.
last period. Everyone was leaving the school. The hallways were full. And we did our usual hug. At this time, she was like, let me get a kiss. So I give her a kiss. Nah, bro. Just
in front of the hallway? No.
No! And half the school, mad people was looking at me crazy, laughing. And again, I was lost. And then the next day, I was in my last period class again, and she wasn't there. So I texted her, you know, make sure she was good. But while I was scrolling on Snap, I tapped one of my friend's story at the time, and it was a picture of her sitting on this man's lap, bruh. The next
on Snap, so that had to be in the last 24 hours. This is why you do background checks.
Next day, I asked her about it. And she say, nah.
Yo, y'all peep how she was talking to another nigga right there?
Bruh. The next day, I asked her about it. And she said,
boy, man, that's why you got to be careful with this shit.
Nah. It's not even like that. They're just my friends. You promise?
You promise? Nick, you seen her sitting on another nigga's lap talking about he's just my friend, and you believe that shit?
Yeah, of course.
Man, Coach, call a timeout, bro. We need to get this nigga back into his senses, bro. Matter of fact, we benching you for a little bit, bro.
Hey, I trust you. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really believed her, no cap. And then I was on the bus about to go home. And my good man's Chris walks up to me and asks me, yo, you date Leah? And when he said this, the entire bus heard. So now the entire back of the bus is looking at me. And I'm like, yeah, it's my girl. And everybody on that joint started dying laughing, bro. So I'm like, what's so funny? My boy Chris said, bro, she's 8. Hey, he not lying. She already done gave me the neck, bro.
Whoa!
I just saw her the other day.
Nah, what?
Yeah, bro, I hit that last week too.
Even a school bus driver?
And I start genuinely tweaking, bruh. I'm on that bus 20v1 defending this girl like the dumbest.
And you was defending her, bro? No, this is where you fake cap. I'm gonna tell you, chat. If you ever get in a situation like this is what you gotta do. As soon as a nigga tell you your girl is going, you gotta be like, you gotta hit him with that. Damn, bruh. See, I didn't really care about her anyways. I was already talking to other girls, bro. I just had her as my main one, bro. Straight capping. You gotta cap. Cause even though it's even though that shit not true, you know that was your baby boo. You got her saved as fucking my princess, my lover, with a heart emoji in your phone. This is your only girl you talk to. You gotta warp. You gotta act like you talking to like 5 other joints at different schools. Always say at different schools. Always say at different schools. That's how you get out of that shit. Then move on. Trust me, I've been there. I had to do it.
On the planet. And then the one dude who had her sitting on his lap gets on the bus and he's like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, she's doing you crazy. I don't even know why you're defending her. And then I was like, damn, I can't even be mad at him though. Dudes gonna be dudes at the end of the day. So the next day at school, I tell her, yeah, we done, bro. And Shorty was mad at me like I did something.
And then she proceeded, see, this is why you gotta do this shit. You gotta do that shit over text or over call. Because now she's finna crash out. She's finna start screaming and yelling. She's gonna go to her friends and make you as the bad guy. And then yada, yada, yada. Now it's becoming a big deal. Now everybody knows that you dated her. Now it's bad. Yeah, now you just made the whole situation messy.
She talking about some, if you stay, I'll let you hit. Nah, I'm cool, man. I don't want my meat to.
If you stay, I'll let you hit. Yeah, this is real. This is top. Tier 5 boppery, bro. Jesus.
Fall off and grow legs, you feel me? And fast forward to 2024, I saw her on IG a few days ago, and Shorty got a whole kid now. But even though I...
Bro, y'all peeped it.
2024, I saw her on...
Y'all peeped this nigga's face. I know the worst part about this shit, bro. He probably got the referral from his homeboy and was like, yo, I'm finna just crack on her for a little bit, just chill with her for a little bit. And then he ended up being a nigga that get her pregnant, bro. And now, of course, you want to keep the kid. Now you stuck with this girl forever. And you think she gonna stay loyal to you? Gang, she ain't been loyal her whole life. Man. That boy, that shit tough. Chat, this is why, chat. This is why you should only have intercourse with people you actually like. Stop just cracking girls just because they let you, bro. Actually like them and move on from there, bro. Don't get caught up into that shit. Because when you get that, when she send you that screenshot of that pregnancy test talking about we got to talk, I promise you're going to regret that shit.
IG a few days ago.
Right message, wrong messenger. Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm really, because I'm going to tell you that and then I'm going to go and probably link with a girl I really don't like. You know, chat, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I might tell y'all some things and I might not do it because I still got some ways to learn and some ways to grow, but I'm still telling you the right thing. And plus, honestly, I'm just joking. I haven't like cracked a random girl and let's just play this video.
Oh, and Shorty got a whole kid now. But even though I learned a valuable lesson from this situation, this wasn't my last encounter with the school bot. Because sometimes, you feel me, you got to get your 30-day trial in. But this one girl was trying to lock me in for the subscription. So a few days after that happened, I saw this one girl while walking around school. And we're going to call her Nia. And this time, I was tapped into what was going on around the school. And Nia was a known bop. But I'm not going to lie, she was tough though. And I was really trying to see what the hype was about. And lucky for me, she was already good friends with my man's Eddie. And sometimes when we were at lunch, she would be there too. And on this day, she was there. So I started chopping it up with her a little bit and I ended up getting her snap. And we texting back and forth, having a great conversation. And she started talking about all the things she finna do to me. And I'm off back and forth, having a great conversation. And she started talking about
What the actual fuck? Oh nah. You dealing with a dominatrix, my boy. What the hell?
All the things she finna do to me, and I'm all for it. So the next day, I see her. We start walking around the school for a little bit, and we make our way to the stairwell. And she says, let me get a kiss.
At the stairwell? Oh, I know what type of tear she is. I know the archetype for her. Oh, for sure. You got you a crazy one, brother. You be careful.
Damn, bro, my neck hurt. Like, dang, my neck really hurt, bro. Well, you don't want to kiss me because I have a boyfriend? Boyfriend?
What? What? Huh? What? Time out. You said what? You don't want to kiss me because I got a boyfriend? Yes, I don't want to kiss you. What are we talking about?
So I ask her, who's your boyfriend? And she says it's DeQuavius. And DeQuavius was a renowned thug throughout the school. And I wanted no problems with bro. So I'm like, oh.
And she got a thug man too. Why would you even get me caught up into the situation? This is my life on the hand. You can get me killed.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I just remember I gotta go water my pet snake. But I'ma holla at you though. And I get up on out of there, bro. So a few weeks go by, and eventually word gets around school that DeQuavius took Nia to the gas station after school and took it down on the gas station bathroom floor, bro. And everybody.
Shut up. I done cracked in some weird places before. I heard stories of my bros cracking in some weird places. Y'all watched the one video. Y'all watched the Clouds Paradise video. My nigga Jay, he cracked a girl off a honey pack under a bridge in broad daylight. However, I have never even contemplated the thought of cracking in a fucking bathroom. Not a bathroom. A fucking gas station bathroom. That is unheard of. That's deplorable. Jesus. Oh my God.
He is calling them Mr. and Mrs. Krabs, bruh, because somebody got burnt. And you may be asking, what does this have to do with you? Well, let me tell you. Because right after all of this happened, I was still being friendly towards her. But I couldn't mess with her after that. And then, out of nowhere, Nia starts posting on her Snap story saying that I was her man with my @ in the post. And
Okay, for her to be able to... Okay. When you said you was playing around and messing around with her, what do you mean by that, brother? Are you still flirting with her? Were you still, oh yeah, I want you to be my little shit, but like, I'm just a little bit busy right now. There's too much going on. Cause I know how y'all niggas be getting. Y'all be liking the attention, bro, even though you know you shouldn't be going. You be liking the attention. I know how niggas get.
I have absolutely no idea why.
Matter of fact, if she's calling girls don't just call random niggas they man. They gonna call you, if they only gonna call you they man if y'all doing some shit on the low. Just because y'all texting me, man, nigga, I know you was kissing this girl. Stop lying to me, bruh. I know you're smooching on the low. Ain't no way. Girls don't just call you their boyfriend randomly, bro.
So when I hop on the bus,
you in elementary school?
Like, nah, bro loves kissing the basketball team. Come on, bro. Man, nah, bro. You couldn't get enough of the bobs. Nah, that's what I've been saying this whole time.
Yo, bro, how do I taste, bro?
Bus driver,
bus driver going crazy
on that bus. That I don't like this girl. I am not dating her and none of that. And I'm pissed, bro, because I have no idea why she's running around the school spreading these lies. So the next day I see her, I say, yo, I don't know why you posted all that stuff, but I'm not your man. I never been your man, and I never will be. All that stuff.
Let me read this shit. I just peeped this. But I really said, I don't appreciate you.
But I'm not your
posting that I was your man.
I never.
It's okay, but that really wasn't okay. Oh man, you know you got to sweet talk the girl when saying
your man, and I never.
Can you please delete the post?
Will be your man. Delete my number, Mrs.
Don't
Krabs.
worry, we're still cool.
And she said the only reason she did that was because she thought I was flirting with her. Nah, bro. I don't want that. And you got everybody in the school thinking I'm burning too. But I'm not gonna lie. A few years later.
Wait, she was burning? I missed that part. She was burning? Nah, that's federal as fuck. That's a red card. That's a violation.
Later, after confirming
God,
nobody got
federal.
burnt, I spun back, and I can confirm it was indeed worth the hype.
Wait, what?
Thinking I'm burning too. But I'm not gonna lie, a few years later, after confirming nobody got burnt, I spun back, and I can confirm it was indeed worth the hype.
I know how you are, nigga. I know how you are. I got a homeboy just like you, bro. I got a homeboy just like you, bro. I know exactly how you is, bro. Man, chat. That girl ain't post that they was dating for nothing, bro. He led her on to a fantasy, dog. Man, come on, bro. He was smooth, bro. That nigga for sure smooched her on the stairwell, bro. I don't know why he lying to y'all. He for sure was smooching her on the stairwell. But after he found out she got a boyfriend and the nigga was a thug, he kind of backed out of that motherfucker. But he was for sure smooching her. And I ain't gonna lie, matter of fact, I think he asked for the kiss. That's a hot take.
Situations taught me was you should never ever in your life date the school bop. She'll only cause you pain in your heart and pain in your no square. And if you have the balls to do it, pay attention and know your girl roots. Cause even though she says she's a changed person, the moment you make her mad and y'all break up, she's going right back to her ways, gang.
Cool little video, brother. Cool little video. If I'm being honest with y'all, one of the main reasons why I reacted to that video is because I know I'm finna get a fire thumbnail off. But that was actually a really good video. Very good video. I enjoyed that. Shouts out to bro. Okay. Okay. That was a good ass stretch. Let's get into this last little react, and then we play and play Would You Rather, and then we finna do the Discord event, you know? Are y'all still having that? Y'all still having a football debate in chat? What the hell? What's the pin of shame? Cloud, let me feel your warm hype in my butt. I ain't gonna lie, you might need to get a timeout for that one, bruh. That might be a timeout right there. Shit like that ruin your day, bro. The fuck did you just say to me, bro? Nigga, sit in that motherfucking corner, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Wow. All right. Okay. Niggas is still having this football debate in chat. What are your opinions on the Saints? They fucking suck. All right. Next question. Like dead ass. They suck, gang. I don't know what else to say about them. Still no. All right. Last little react we're gonna get to. So, recently on TikTok, there's been this guy named TZ Skits, and he's been telling, and apparently he goes to ASU, a college notoriously known for being Bop University, and he has this little series of him telling the top 10 craziest things that's happened to him. Apparently he's a part of a frat, and he's experienced a lot of crazy things. I watched the first one we're finna watch before, but he has posted like 8 other installments, and I just want to binge watch through all of them. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it.
Will be a senior at ASU, and in honor of my final year, I will tell you guys about the worst things I've ever fucking done at this fuck-ass school. Coming in at number 10, I was talking to a girl last year, and I brought her to a power hour. We came back, fucked her to sleep, and right before she went to sleep, she goes, "Can you promise you don't go back out?" That should tell you all you need to know as it is.
I'm not gonna lie, I can tell you fuck a lot just by how casually you brush by the part that you took a girl home and cracked her. Like, okay, that you just said that shit like it was a regular Tuesday. Okay, all right.
And I said, no, of course, like I'll stay with you. But next door, they're playing Pong, my roommates, and I really wanna go play Pong. And she was just like, no, like you can't. You gotta stay with me. If you're gonna sleep with me, you have to sleep with me. And I was like, just give me 10 minutes. I told him I'd hang out with him. Just give me 10 minutes. She ended up agreeing. She was pissed off, but I was like, fuck yeah, I get to go out and drink more. I don't want to sleep. I want to drink. So I get over there.
Oh yeah, you're an alcoholic.
And I hear it vibrating in my shorts while I'm playing Pong. And I'm like, I'll just let it go. I look at it, and it's the girl that I thought was so hot. I've been wanting to get with for so long. But I ignored it. I'm like, I got a girl in my bed. I got to be a better man. I got to work on being a better man.
You did not ignore it, man. But let's continue.
Until I got that second text message. I got a text message, and she goes, hey, I'm coming back from the bar. Can I come over?
Oh, you know what that means.
Yeah, you can come over. We're going to have to make some arrangements, some edible arrangements if I want to get fucking disciplinary.
Hey, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. This is the greed they preach against in the Bible, brother. You already got a girl in your bed. You already had a good time with her. You already got, your bowls are already empty. And you trying to go 2 for 2? Where's that girl gonna go?
I'm going to have to figure this shit the fuck out. So I'm like, Chris, I'm in a predicament. What should I do? We brainstorm an idea. He goes over to my house, right, to my room, and cuddles her big spoon. So she thinks it's me. I take his room, work the magic. Here's the issue. She woke up
crazy plan
in the middle of the night, turns over, sees Chris, and is like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. Imagine waking up partially drunk and you just see a random nigga behind you cuddling your shit. Boner and all, just poking your butt. Boy, I would have been pissed.
You're not Tyler. What the fuck?
Odici, yes, DM me on OneCloud9.
Happened, and he's a good dude. He's a sweet guy. I promise you, nothing weird actually fucking ever would happen. But he's like explaining to her. He's like, yeah, Tyler's locked in my room drunk. He locked himself in my room, and I don't know what to do. She's like, what are you fucking talking about? How do you lock yourself in a room drunk? And he's like, I don't know. You know Tyler. He does a fuck ton of bag. He does a fuck ton of alcohol. He's fucked up all the time. Like
bag.
He just does shit like this. And she's like, yeah, I mean,
bro, I'm hearing details from this story that I didn't hear when I reacted to this shit the first time, bro.
I understand. And then apparently she freaks out because she's got to do her classes the next morning. So this motherfucker, Chris, lent me his room, picks the classes for this girl because she was a freshman, of course. And
of course,
he's picking the classes for this girl. And then she's like, wait, can I go over and see Tyler if he's locked? Like, I know how to do the lockpick trick. Chris is like, no, it's really locked.
Can't do that. You can't do that.
He's not going to be able to go there. It's about 5 in the morning at this point. You can't. So in the morning, I wake up. The fucking sheets on Chris's bed, God knows where they are. We're just on a fucking mattress at this point. And I'm looking over to my left, and I'm like, score. Ooh.
Yo, his lingo is crazy. Nigga looked at his girl, talk about score, and went off. Now, fried dudes are one of one, bro.
In my bed. So then I'm like, shit. Chris is actually back in the house now. I pull him aside. What the fuck happened last night? He explains to me exactly what happened. I'm like, there's no way I pulled that off. Pulled it off. He got the fucking assist of the year. John Stockton over there, he was fucking... I took his ass out to dinner after because this shit was crazy. Me and the girl no longer talk, either of them.
Yeah, I would assume.
But that was probably number 10 of the worst thing I've ever done because then I open up my door and just pray there's not a living organ.
How the fuck is this 10, though? And this is why I wanted to react to this full series. How the fuck is this number 10? Chat, I swear, yo, I got some crazy stories. I don't think I got a crazy, I don't think. That's cap, I do. But this would be, if this was on my list, this would be top 3. Easily. If that's a stretch. Might be number 1.
There wasn't.
All right, brother. All right, brother. So yeah, that's number 10, which means that's the tamest of the stories he's finna tell us.
Top 10 crazy. Top 10.
So yeah, you be in store for a crazy ride.
I've ever experienced.
I think I don't know if we're gonna get through all of these today, but whichever ones we don't do, we'll do it next stream.
Top 10 craziest things I've ever experienced at Arizona State University. Coming in at number 9, we have a friend group of girls who will just get with the same guy. Like, we have like 4 of these girls who, when one gets with them, the next one will, and it's kind of like a test drive. I mean, like, team bonding, I guess, women power. I'm all for it. No one's.
Bro, what the fuck do y'all have going on at ASU, dog? What the fuck? Y'all just passing around the same friend group? So like, okay, I'm assuming it's a group of it's like you, maybe a group of 3 or 4 in your friend group. So do each of y'all just pass each other around like a big group orgy? What the fuck goes on at ASU, bruh? Damn, I should have went there. Wait, what?
Planning. But keep this in mind for the rest of the video, for the end of the video.
I wonder why they did Sun Devils.
I end up finding myself in a predicament with one of the girls and my best friend. We're sitting on the couch, we're all fucked up, blah, blah, blah. And
that's a real friendship sharing is caring.
And he goes, yeah, I think I'm going to hit the hay. Like, are you going to drive home? And I was just like, he was just like, oh, yeah, you're fucked up. You can't drive home. Sleep on the couch. And then she slept on the couch too. So obviously one thing led to another. We got together. The next morning, wake up, go to the pool, come back to mine, get together again. And keep in mind...
Get together again?
I genuinely didn't even put on a very good performance, hence the slopes, like an X or Y axis. I was on that shit like a motherfucker. So
okay, the slopes, X or Y axis, I'm assuming that's snow, a.k.a. Coke. So I'm assuming you do a lot of Coke. Or a bag. Let me say bag. Man, now I see why Camp Scatterboo's fucking has pre-built in CTE. He was probably going fucking crazy at ASU.
I couldn't really feel anything from the waist down or in general, and I'm not expecting to get a good report. This helped me. Why did this help me? Because then she starts texting my boy, the one who was on the couch at his house, later that next day. And why this is important is because I'm in bed with that girl at around 2:05. And I'm like, shit, I got class. Okay. The 3 o'clock class had a girl that I was like talking to. Now, I don't really think she liked me that much. I think she liked the idea of me, but she didn't like me. So I was kind of just like, oh, you know what? I feel bad, but I don't really feel bad. I don't think she likes me. But I would bring her to parties, and she was fun. I always tried to go on dates with her. But, you know, I had a flare up in traffic, whatever. And so basically, I get to this class, and...
You had a flare up in traffic? What? Am I the only one struggling to understand this lingo, low key? How long are you streaming for? I gotta go pray for 15 minutes. My pops is about to head out. I'm streaming for at least another hour, probably. So I'll be back here when you're out, bro. I'm just not understanding his lingo.
And she's like, yeah, like I'm gonna come to this power hour with you. Like we planned it, and I'm like, okay, bet, perfect. Like we got it all figured out. And then I'm like, oh my god, the other girl, the other woman. What am I going to do? This motherfucker, we sit down. I came straight from class, sit down in his house, and he goes, I got you. I was like, what do you mean I got you? He's like, I got you. Don't worry. Because not only do the girls all get with the same guy, these girls all want to get with each other's friends. I mean, this girl got with 4 or 5 of our boys. And...
My daughter is never going to ASU. My son is never going to ASU. Did you just say one girl got with your whole friend group?
Top 10 craziest things that have... Top 10 craziest things. This motherfucker, we sit down. I came straight from class, sit down in his house, and he goes, I got you. I was like, what do you mean I got you? He's like, I got you. Don't worry. Because not only do the girls all get with the same guy, these girls all want to get with each other's friends. I mean,
what is this university?
4 or 5 of our boys. And so we use this as a tactic because...
How do y'all not have herpes? Now, you did say you had a flare up in traffic. I didn't know what that meant. Is that what you meant though?
She don't give a damn. We're at this party and she's looking over at me with the girl that I brought, and I'm just praying she doesn't say anything because I know I'm an asshole. I need to be euthanized. I can fucking agree to that statement. But she's over here looking at me just all pissed off, and then honestly her being pissed off is going to make her in retrospective make a influenced decision.
Okay.
So my boy's getting on with her, like talking to her and whatnot. He comes running from the bathroom and says, yo, me, her, two of these other boys, and then like three of these other girls, we're all doing bag in the bathroom, and I just like did it off of her. Like, we might be game. I might get this problem off your hands. And I was just like,
so y'all just do bag every single night. Y'all just do coke every single night. That's just a normal thing. You're just talking about this like it's it's just another Tuesday. Like, what?
There's no fucking way. It hasn't even been 24 hours. There's no fucking way. This
Jesus.
motherfucker the next morning sends a group chat text message with me, my other boy, and him. And he said, Big 3. Because he got there first. One of my other boys. That's kind of tame. But
that's kind of tame. So does your friend group just consist of y'all, like, so what's your friend group, right? Does y'all relationship just consist of doing bag together, getting drunk, and fucking the same girls? I'm not gonna lie, he makes this shit sound fun though. He makes it sound fun. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like, I'm not even gonna sit here and hate. He makes it sound fun, but Jesus, this sounds like, yo, what? Deadass, I didn't think ASU, I knew ASU was crazy, but I thought half of it was just the memes. Bro, is that really an average day at ASU? Okay, we're gonna watch one more real quick, and then I'm gonna save the rest for later, but shit.
Top 10 craziest things that have ever happened in my college. Coming in number 8, we got a girl that goes here, a little backstory. She kind of gets whatever the fuck she wants and she makes shit happen. She is the female embodiment of a dog, and people will shame her for it, but I'm not gonna lie, she's got more game than me. Here we go. One night, it's my best friend's birthday party, right? We're at a house, there's about 200 people there. Cops come, give them a warning. They say, if you don't kick them all out, then you guys are fucked. We're gonna give you a fucking ticket for like
200 people?
So he's like, all right, everyone's gotta leave, right? We go to get the alcohol from my one boy's room, and the door's locked. And I'm like, there's only one reason the door could be locked. So he puts his ear to it, and obviously he hears some movement in there. He opens the door, 2 guys run out, girls chilling in there. He's like, yo, what the fuck, get out. She's just like, no, like, she like pushes the door, and she's like, you don't have to go, like, you can stay. And he's like, what the fuck? So we get the alcohol, we leave. It was that whole thing that night, blah, blah, blah. Later that night, she actually ended up getting with a girl and another dude. Both of them, respectfully, are both rockets in their own divided.
Wait. So this girl was in this room with the ALK, and it was like 4 people in there. They was having a fucking orgy in that motherfucker. Everybody left. She stayed. She was like, yo, you new boys, y'all don't gotta leave. Y'all can stay here with me, while I'm assuming she's butt-ass naked. They decline. They get the ALK. They leave. Then she ends up finishing the orgy, instead of having an orgy, she just has a threesome later that night. And we still got 2 minutes left in this video? Bro, what is this? Oh my God. That sun, that Arizona sun be having y'all in heat, nigga.
Genre. So shout out her. And then 2 weeks go by, and I invite one of the girls she's friends with, her, and then my friend, the one who it happened with, to come to mine. And he's like, dude, like, I don't know if I want to be around her. She just did this shit in my room. And he's just like, like, fuck it, like, whatever. Like, so she apologizes, but she was kind of unapologetically, like, realizing that she could just kind of do what she wanted. Like, it was, I'm not going to lie, like, I was laughing, but at the same time, she really just gets what she wants. It's extremely funny. So there wasn't a spark.
She gotta be bad. Like, she has to be bad as fuck for this just to be, for him just to be okay with that. Because imagine you throw a house party, right? And you walk into your room and you see a girl that you know relatively is just having an orgy with a multitude of people. And then when you confront her about it, she's like, oh, my bad. Then does it again. And then she's like, oh, yeah, my bad. After you confront her a second time. And then most likely she's just gonna keep on doing it. Like, jeez. I can't even get mad at that. She low-key is. She's a woman in male-dominated fields. I'm not gonna lie. She low-key got game. How are you pulling all of this off?
I'm
low-key impressed.
I could tell he was a drunk night away. Flash forward to his birthday party, right? There's not that many people there. He didn't really have a big function, but I invited like the girl I was talking to, her friends, and then like that girl, another one of them, and then some other girls, and then there's a bunch of the guys there, and I leave to go home with the girl that I brought because I had weed, and I was just like, oh, we can go back to mine, like we can talk, hang out, and then
yeah, we know what happened.
I get a text from his other roommate, and he's like, I think it's gonna happen. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you think it's gonna happen? That's all that I got as.
So he thinks that his homeboy that was low key kind of like silently beefing with the fucking, we're just gonna call her a Diddy girl. We'll call her a Diddy girl, right? They were low key silently beefing, but like it was like some undergrowing like sexual tension flaring up because of like the animosity for each other, but they both are attracted to each other. And now drinks are poured. They're both across the room from each other. They had the same environment. They giving each other like little sly looks. They probably brushing by each other, flirting a little bit. They both low-key want each other. But the guy feels disrespected by her. But now he's at a point where he's like, I don't care. So now it's going to happen. That's the type of scenario that's going on. Yeah, I can see that shit happening for sure.
As a story, that's all I got as an update before. And then at 4:15, my phone's buzzing going off. I'd like remember hearing a buzzing going off, but I was like, oh, whatever.
I'll write a book.
So I wake up and I get a text.
You're talking like I've experienced this? Oh, I for sure experienced this before. I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the more relatable ones. I for sure have had. Let him finish his story. But I for sure have had an experience where I did not like a girl, and she did not like me. But secretly down below, we both just wanted to rip each other's clothes off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm leaking. I can't leak. I'll say it after this story.
Did it. And I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? I'm too tired. So I wake up and I get a text.
What did he say before that?
Like, remember hearing a buzzing going off, but I was like, oh, whatever, I'm too tired. So I wake up and I get a text. He did it. And I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? He did it.
Yeah.
He calls me, not the dude who did it. His roommate calls me, tells me everything, and I'm like, no way. It can't get worse than that. It did. She went from his room all the way to their other roommate's room, got with him, came back and got with him again.
Oh, no, that's way worse than I thought. That's way crazier than I thought. So, nigga, she just like going crazy. Oh, my God. That's some Bonnie Blue type timing.
And I know what you guys are going to say. Like, oh,
you said, I just know that shit.
I couldn't imagine having a daughter. How the fuck do you pull that off?
That's what I'm saying. Like, jeez. How? How the fuck did you pull that off? You went from one room to another room? Like, did you say you'll be right back and then you went and got cracked again and then came back and like, how did they not notice? Did it not feel looser? Was there not a certain liquid in there that you was feeling around? Feeling like, Jesus, bro, this is crazy.
Like, the amount of grit, determination, I need her as a GM for my favorite sports team. Right? Like, I don't even understand how the fuck you can pull that off.
Somebody said that she got to be hella drunk. But here's the thing. If you're hella drunk in that scenario, after the first crack, you will be good. You will just be good cuddling with bro. The fact that she got up after that first crack and was like, I'm not satisfied enough. Went to go try out his bro. Then he was like, that was cool, but I just need a little bit more. And then went back to bro. That's a different level of determination, bro. I'm not going to lie. That's insane. Oh my God. Yo, she needs to be a motivational speaker. Like, dead ass. What?
Like I said, you guys are gonna be in the comments saying all this bullshit.
That's a champion mindset. I want to see the comments. Somebody said how ASU be sounding. No, dead ass ASU got to be the real life Blue Mountain State, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Top 10 crazy.
Oh, I've seen this shit. Aristotle of ASU still sharing his work. Okay, nah, I said I was done after that one. I gotta watch one more, bro. Cause oh my god, if that's gang chat, if that's 8, bro, what's 7?
Top 10 craziest things that have ever happened at ASU going into my senior year, coming in at number 6. When I was pledging, we had a girl that we knew really wasn't going to win Sweetheart, but she was still running. She fucked with all the guys. I think she liked this dude on exec, but she kind of knew that she needed some kind of edge because she wasn't going to win, right? And so basically, she was playing all these kind of die games. She was playing all these kind of fucking Pong games. She was really doing anything she could, playing pool. She was super cool, super nice, but, you know, unfortunately in frats, like, you got to be attractive, and she just didn't really have that edge.
So a sorority sweetheart or like frat sweetheart or whatever that is like the frat house's favorite girl. Why would it, as a girl, why would you want to be that? I mean, hey, you want to have fun, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, that's a new question I'm asking my future girl. Were you ever a frat house sweetheart? If she says yes, no, I'm not. We just gonna have to be cool, baby girl. I'm not gonna lie. I still fuck with you though.
Top 10 craziest things that have ever happened. Did some kind of edge because she wasn't gonna win, and she just didn't really have that edge. So one day, we're all at the fucking house, and we're playing, like, Pong. Like, playing, like, basically a tournament of Pong. I think me and my babe were running pool earlier. We low-key wiped, but I fucking suck at Pong because I'm too drunk to look at anything. So they allowed us to get really, really fucked up that night, and my babe got super fucked up with me. And so he knew this girl was a sweetheart, but he knew she would do anything. So he was like, pledge task, have her shoot a ball out of her vagina as a celeb shot and score into a cup. And I told
on soul, that is some Blue Mountain State shit. There is no, say swear she did this shit. There is no way y'all made this girl do that.
I'm not saying that to her. And he's like, okay, fine. I'll say it to her. And he asked this girl to do it. Poor girl did it. And not only did it, she made the motherfucking shot.
I'm not gonna lie, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. But Jesus, why would she do that? Why would y'all make her do that? Y'all are some monsters. That's some crazy shit. But, like, no, I'm sorry. No, we gotta talk about it. How the hell did you make it? Like, genuinely, how, the amount of control you have to have? Where did you even, were you on the table shooting this shit? How was that? I got so many questions, bro. I genuinely have way too many questions. How the fuck? There's no way. How the fuck? It had to take her multiple times. It had to take her multiple attempts. Oh my God. That is insane.
And I'd never seen something more fucking impressive in my entire life. And 2 of the pledges had to hold up like towels so no one could see, because we really, like, it's an invasion of privacy. So we held up a towel on each side.
At least y'all had the decency to do that, I guess. But I know them pledges were for sure taking a look, bruh.
And I'm literally behind her. I'm like, there's no way this shit is actually happening. I thought that it was fucking AI. I genuinely thought that it was a fucking, like machine doing that shit in. But she made it in. Roll around up until the time where people are trying to get initiated to be the sweethearts, right? We have this fucking sweetheart competition. We're all in this auditorium, and poor girl goes up there, and she was the first one voted out. Top 10.
How y'all just do that girl like that, bro? She shot a fucking ping pong ball out of her vagina and made the fucking shot. She should have at least been top 3 bare minimum. Y'all so fucking wrong, bro. That shit hurt my heart, bro. Shouts out to old girly pop, bro. Top 10 respect moments, my nigga. Shouts out to old girly pop. I feel so bad that she ain't get that shit. Oh no. We gotta burn down ASU, my nigga. Genuinely. All right, we're just gonna do one more. I can't get enough of these stories, but we're gonna save the other 5 for another time. How? Oh my fuck. How the fuck did she not get Sweetheart? That actually just pissed me off.
Top 10 craziest things that have ever happened to ASU. Coming in at number 7, we have the gay pledge story. And this is where
Twitch. I just hope. Oh, this is gonna be the worst one. This is gonna be the worst one. I already know. This is gonna be the worst one. This is gonna be the worst one.
was pledging, and there is a kid in my PC who was out for blood to me. He didn't like me. Like, yes, I was a dickhead. I still am, but I had morals, and I genuinely didn't deserve the shit he was saying. He was telling everyone I was weird to girls, telling all the PC, yo, you got to drop him. This is who we got to watch out for. Like, fuck this kid. And I was like, you know what? Two can play that game. Let me devise a plan. So basically, in my fucking music class, it was a prereq. In my music class, there was a gay kid, and he was not evident.
You could tell he's off of coke with this video because of how fast he's talking. He for sure was doing bag before this video.
Evidently gay, but he was flamboyant enough to.
And plus, he's not making no eye contact with the camera.
You knew. And I was like, end up talking to him one day. I'm like, hey, I'm explaining my situation. The way I want to get back with him is for you to try to get at him. And at first, I thought allegation, like tell people that you got with him. But I was like, you know what? That's the same shit that he did to me that was false. I'm not going to stoop that low. I want hard, concrete evidence. So we devised this plan. I said the most fragile thing for a frat guy, a straight frat guy, is his sexual masculinity. If you can get at him or if you can even do some shit, then there is a proven evidence that he was going for you.
So you sent a gay guy on a fucking undercover mission to try and see if one of your frat rivals was undercover. Double entendre. What the hell? What the actual hell?
That's all that I need. That's all that I need. And so we devised this plan after a fuck ton of... It's a 3-hour class.
Bro, but Chad, this is the type of story that you can't make up. You can't make this shit up. This, like, genuinely, what the hell?
We didn't even need to be there.
How is this number... Yo... How is this number fucking 7? Or number 6? How's it not even top 5?
There for the fucking fuck of it. Like, it was just 3 credits. We didn't even need to be there. And so I'm talking to him the whole time, paying zero attention to our bullshit teacher. And I'm like, okay, we can't do any video. We can't do anything like any alleged statements. We can't do any video. I don't play with digital, like, videos or stuff. Like, I don't even record sex tape. Like, all that shit, I don't play with it. So we got to figure out a way to have hard, concrete evidence. He goes, okay, I'll suck his dick and I'll leave a hickey above his dick. And I was like...
Flo, say appreciate for the 200. What the fuck are we watching right now, bro? Yo. ASU is a fucking CIA experiment, bro. What is this?
You can pull that off. And he was just like, yeah, sure.
This is Euphoria in real life.
But how do I get there? And I'm like, well, I can tell my big the story. My big doesn't like this kid either. Like, this is a fucking mutual feeling throughout the chapter. But how are we going to get you into the party as a gay kid, as someone who's not fucking either pledging or inactive? So we figure out that if this kid just goes up to the pledges at the door and tells them he's inactive, they're all going to be defensive because you're supposed to know everyone in the active chapter. And if you don't, then, like, you're fucked. Like, you have to know every single person. So he ends up getting into this party. He brought a couple girls with him, and then like the pledges were just like, whatever, fuck it. And I was one of the pledges at the time, but I didn't have any duties other than watching his fucking dog. So basically, I have this kid come in and tell this other kid, the kid who gave me allegations, hey, go hit a bump with him in the bathroom. He's like, oh, we're not allowed to do that. He's like, I'm a fucking active. You do what I tell you to do. Come with me right now. So they go into the bathroom, whatever, both of them. And I don't know how it transpired. The guy told me that he told him, like, you don't have to do this. But he seduced him because he said the only fucking person who knows a man's body more than a woman is a gay man. And I said, hey, fucking man, I owe you motherfucking big time. So he ends up sucking his dick in the bathroom, leaves a hickey right above it, comes out and tells me. And the kid who he did it with, who gave me the allegations, he was avoiding the whole entire party. And he was just like, fuck, like, he's probably in disbelief. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just let that happen. I don't even think he kissed him, but he just did that. And basically, he's walking around this party trying to like confront him. The kid's just fucking leaving every single time he sees him. So I tell my big, I'm like, yep, this just happened. How do we go about this?
So let me get this straight. All right. You sent this gay guy on a dummy mission. He went into the bathroom with old boy. Well, he went into the bathroom with your op. They did a bump of Coca-Cola together. And then bruh started talking about, I'm gonna suck your dick. You know, I know it better. Whatever. I'm gonna give you that good shit. And bro, dead ass let him do that shit. And Tyler, that's your name. I'm reading Tyler Stevenson. I'm gonna start calling you Tyler from now on. And Tyler, you told him to do this shit. All because your rival, your op, made some fake allegations onto you. Oh my God. Are you a supervillain? Like, damn, I get he wronged you, bro, but shit. This is high tier villainy. And the fact that this shit actually worked is crazy.
He was just like, well, you only have about 2 days because then the hickey's gonna leave. So, and I was like, yo, bro, how long were you doing that shit for? And he was just like, yeah, probably good 30 seconds to 40 seconds. And I was like, ooh, we might have 3 days. So basically, this party was on a Saturday. We hold chapter on a Sunday. I was going to try to get it done at chapter, but you know what? I don't want to publicly humiliate someone like that, and I just did not have the pull whatsoever as a pledge. So I was like, okay, backup plan. What we're going to do is we're going to do this shit tonight. We're going to try to figure out a way to pull aside, because if my big can only do so much, we're going to try to get someone on the board just to publicly humiliate them. I don't care if anyone's gay or they do gay shit. There's all kinds of DL shit going around in fucking Greek life. No one really cares. But I just wanted him to feel fucking embarrassed because of how he made me feel and how he told everybody else. So I basically ended up getting this kid on the board who
Tyler, are you actually down low? And I'm asking this, bro, because, chat, let me put this. Let me just say this. If somebody casts a DL allegation on me, I'm just going to laugh it off and move on. Because I'm not DL. Everybody know I'm not. You know? I'm a type of nigga, if I was actually gay, I would just say, I don't give a single fuck. I just don't like butt, you know? I like women's butt. I don't like men's butt, right? So I wouldn't give a fuck. And most normal motherfuckers would not care. Like, you would care a little bit, but I don't think you would, like, care too much because it's not true. But the fact that you went this far to, like, for revenge of him giving you the DL accusation, we don't even get the context of why he said you're DL. Interesting.
I knew, and then my big, and then the kid who did it, and the kid who had it done to him, to all like hang out. I was like, yo, let's go rack, like let's hit a bump, like over here. And I was like, hey, you want to pull your pants down? And then the other kid who did it, like my boy who's like from the music class, the gay kid, was like, yeah, you want to pull your pants down? And that was all we said. Walked away. My big and the other kid were like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then like, he was publicly embarrassed throughout the exec board, publicly embarrassed throughout my fucking big. He ended up fucking not pulling his pants down. He was just like, yeah, it happened. I'm not showing you. I'm not doing anything. Can we let it go? And I'm pretty sure he's still walking around like in the frat. He might have actually graduated. He might have been a sophomore. But anyway, all I wanted to do was embarrass him because he embarrassed me, made me feel like shit.
So you saying that was, you must have already knew he was gay. You must have already knew he was gay. See, because Tyler, I'm not going to accuse you of being gay, but it's some holes in the story. You must have already knew he was gay if you knew that shit was going to work. And then telling him, yo, pull your pants down. How does that signal that you're gay, though? I guess the gay guy saying that shit, it may signal to it. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's one of the crazier ones, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a conundrum with that one. I ain't gonna lie. Tyler, you're one of one, though. You're one of one. You are one of one. And we're going to get to the rest of your stories later. But you just know you are one of one and you're an amazing storyteller. But I think that's all I can handle today. We'll get to you later. We'll get to the rest of these videos later. Oh my God. YouTube. For YouTube, if you want to see this shit live, follow the Twitch. And if you want to see this part 2 to this, subscribe right now. We're out. That was for the video that we're posting on YouTube. Cordell is going to hate editing that one. That nigga finna be in absolute fucking hell editing that one. He gonna be in the walls of Jericho. Jeez Louise, bro. That might be the craziest react I've done in a minute. I couldn't even speak. I was so stunned. Oh my God. What did I just react to? Cordell finna cry after editing that. Never make an enemy out of that nigga. Cordell has to cut half the video. Oh my God. Okay, let's wrap this up because I gotta go see a movie in a couple hours, but I gotta eat before. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna get to Discord segment. Hopefully we will. But before we have to do this, I promise you it's gonna be worth it. What movie? I gotta go see the Odyssey later. I'll just be like, I ain't editing that shit. Hey, bruh. Cordell going, you feel me? Cordell be making do what money not to edit that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I pay my editors well. Very well. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay, let's go ahead and get to this shit. All right, so I was looking for games to play, and I was... how do I want to say this? Okay. YouTube, today we're doing Would You Rather. Shouts out to Joe Bart's editor for creating this Would You Rather website, and he gathered basic, elaborate Would You Rather questions all over the internet. Shouts out to him. I got this idea from Joe Bart. Shouts out to him too. So let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to play a couple rounds of Would You Rather, and me and you as a chat will decide which team would you rather do, you know? If you want to be a part of this live, you got to follow the Twitch. Link down below. And also make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Typical YouTube intro shit done. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right. Would you rather? A question commonly asked by my group of friends when we meet new people. Would you rather receive a mediocre blowjob or take 2 really good shits? Okay, chat. And for y'all, you gotta type 1 to vote. Okay, for y'all, type 1 if you agree with this one. Type 2 if you agree with this one. Me personally, really good shits, bro. Okay, chat, y'all really gotta think about this. A really good shit can really change your life, bro. Like, you be feeling good as fuck after a really good shit. So having 2 of them motherfuckers, I'm not gonna lie, that's a really good deal, bro. Mediocre blowjob for me. I don't think head really does it for me, bro. Especially blowjobs. They don't really do it for me, bro. Like, I mean, yes, it does. If it's good, it does do it for me. But mediocre, it's like fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I might say 2 really good shits, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Whether the BJ is TV, that's what I'm saying. It's mediocre. So if it's a mediocre blowjob, you know it's gonna be some teeth in that motherfucker. It's gonna be very like half-assed. It's not going to be enjoyable for real. Mediocre blowjob is really an ass blowjob, but 2 really good shits, that's going to have your asshole feeling good and right. I'm taking this one. Okay. Wow. All right. This one, these are pretty extreme. Suck another male's dick to earn $100. Okay. Suck another man's dick to earn $100 or pay $100 for a homeless man to suck your dick. I'm not going to lie. Neither. But if I was finna do one of them, why are y'all saying 1? That's absolutely crazy. I'm paying somebody to suck my dick. I'm not sucking dick, first off. That's just not happening. I'd rather pay somebody to do it. I'd rather get sucked up than have to suck. Okay? Would you rather live for only 40 years completely healthy and disease-free or 80 years with a chronic illness? Only 40 years. That's my personal prerogative. I feel like 40 good years is better than 80 years where I'm struggling. I'm going to be honest. I feel like this one's easy. Would you rather have to wear a fedora every day or be a guy or what? Would you rather wear a fedora every day or a Guy Fawkes mask every other day? What's a Fawkes mask? Let me do some research. What's that? Let's okay, a Fawkes mask is this. Interesting. Let's do fedora. I say fedora easy. Fedora is low-key drip. I'm not gonna lie. Fedora for sure skis, chat. Okay, would you rather have one of these random superpowers? And it doesn't have the list, okay. Or have $50 million. Because I don't see the list of superpowers, I'm gonna do $50 million. Would you rather let a girl fuck you with a strap on and become your girlfriend, or never have a girlfriend sex for the rest of your life? Okay, hear me out on this, chat. Really do hear me out on this. Really, we gotta have an open mind, all right? I feel like love is better than no love, all right? Even if it's painful love and it's low-key kind of, you feel me? I'm gonna take that shit like a man. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie, strap on. All right. Would you rather have your ass switch places with your mouth, but it acts like a mouth and vice versa? Or keep them in the same place, but now your ass acts as a mouth and your mouth ass acts as an ass? Oh shit. I'm going number one. Neither for sure, but number one. Because imagine shitting out of your mouth and then speaking out of your ass. Like, if that's the case, then nobody would be able to understand you, bro. Or you won't be able to wear pants because if you need to talk to somebody. It's gonna be difficult, bro. And imagine you got a fart. Like, you just got to fart randomly, bro. You just gonna fart out your mouth, and now now niggas just, like, imagine you talking to somebody, you just fart out your mouth. And they just smell that shit, bro. Now they gonna call you funky breath, bro. They gonna call you butt mouth, booty mouth. Hell nah. I ain't gonna lie. Number one. Would you rather make the Hulk angry or call Marty McFly a chicken? Who is Marty McFly? I'm not gonna lie. Most likely, I'm finna choose the Marty McFly route. I'm not making the Hulk angry. Actually, I got a question though. Is it comic book Hulk or movie Hulk? If it's movie Hulk, it depends. Movie Hulk is low-key kind of soft, but comic book Hulk? Fuck no. Okay, I don't know ball about Marty McFly. Oh, is he from Back to the Future? Yeah, I never watched that movie. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm calling Marty McFly chicken. Would you rather be able to change the colors of any object owned by you or be able to change your own colors? I like my skin color. I'm not gonna change my own color. I'm gonna change the colors of objects. Would you rather only eat Happy Meals or work at McDonald's for the rest of your life? Fuck. Hell. Or super fucking hell. It's either cancer by 25 or you're living a life of fucking pain and agony. I ain't gonna lie, it's either cancer by 25 or suicide by 25. I'm not gonna lie. But, fuck. I'd rather enjoy eating and die. You gotta try white privilege once, twin. I'm not gonna lie, changing my skin color for a day would be cool. That shit could be cool, seeing that white privilege shit. But I don't think I would look good as a white person, bro. You gotta think about it. I got locks, so I'm just gonna be white with locks. It's not gonna look good, bro. I'm gonna look like a fucking albino. Would you rather be a really great dancer but awful singer, or a really great singer but awful dancer? Great singer, awful dancer for sure. I can just sing in a mic, bro. I could have background dancers for me. Would you rather win $1.2 million in tax-free money, but you would receive it all in one lump sum, or where you would receive it all in lump sum? That, chat, I don't think you understand how good that is. Or receive it as a one payment a month for 12 months. One payment a month for 12 months. This is one of the ones that's trying to trick you, but it's for sure number 2. It's for sure number 2. Even if this 1.2 million is tax free, if I'm getting 1.2 million once a month for 12 months, even if the government fucks me with 35% taxes, even if I lived in Cali and I got double fucked with taxes, and I got to pay like 55% of that shit or like 50% of that shit, that's still, you're still getting $6 million. So it's it. And especially in the state of Tennessee, I'm keeping a good boatload of that because we're a tax-free state. Would you rather live 120 years with good health or get $1 million right now? I'm going to be honest, chat. Do I really want to live 120 years, bro? But in this economy, $1 million doesn't really do shit for me. I'm going to be honest. 120 years, bro. I feel like that could be cooler. If I could live 120 years and like I'm by the time I'm like 105, I'm still walking around and being good. You know, I still got like sperm in my ball sacks. I would for sure choose 120. For sure. Actually, I'm choosing 120. Because I can make $1 million anytime. I'm not gonna lie. 130 and grind, that's what I'm saying. 2, then invest, true. But it's really, do you value life experiences or money? And my thing is, and here's why this is difficult for me. I don't think living a super long life is the best choice. I feel like I'm going to get to a point around where I'm 60 or 80 where I'm going to be like, damn, I've done everything I wanted to do. I lived as much life as I wanted to live. And now I'm just kind of waiting till I die. So imagine waiting until you die. Imagine you start feeling like that. Imagine if you start feeling like that at 60, and now for 60 more years of your life, you just kind of got to wait till you die. I don't know about that. I'll say get $1 million right now. That's how I take, but I say that. Would you rather always feel bloated and too full after dinner or always go to bed starving? Always feel bloated and too full after dinner. For sure. I don't mind going asleep feeling full. But going to sleep feeling starving is horrible though. Because you're genuinely just tossing, and especially me, you're genuinely just tossing and turning in bed, just thinking about food. And then when you try to doom scroll to like pass the time, you're going to see hella food TikToks of like niggas just eating some of the most scrumptious food you've ever seen. And it's just going to piss you off. For sure, number 1. Would you rather eat cookie dough or eat a cookie? I ain't going to lie. Niggas who just like eating cookie dough all the time, you're fucking sick. Would you rather have 10% more dick or 10% more annual income? If I have 10% more dick, right, then my dick would be, I already got 6.6 inches. My dick would be, if it's 10%, probably add 8 more inches to that if I do the math properly. 7.5, that's a good dick, but 10% on my more annual income. I can't tell you that. I can't tell y'all them statistics, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't get complaints from my dick anyways, bro. 10% more annual. I'm not gonna lie. Why are you telling us that? I keep it very real and transparent, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas, somebody said we up to 3 inches in chat. Would you rather work a boring job for 40 hours a week making middle class income, or an interesting job that paid upper class income but required you to work 50 to 80 hours a week more inside? This one for sure. I'm cool working more if I enjoy the job. Would you rather live your whole life with the most advanced technology but your whole family dies except you in a self-driving car crash? Oof. Or live with your, damn, that's harsh. Or live your whole life without any technology. Oh, that's hard. Chat, I know that might not. No, that's that. Why did I say that's hard? Why did I just say that's hard? Damn, I'm brain rotted. Why did I even consider that for a second? Oh my God, I'm brain rotted, bro. Nigga, what? Number one, and that's not a question, bro. No, number two. Family's everything, bro. Damn, that's fucked up. Why did I even think about that? When it's the smartest decision, but then you're without your family. And that doesn't just say your mom and dad. That says your whole family. You're without your whole family. Yeah, you got advanced technology, but damn. I'm doing two. Okay, would you rather be able to feel the best massage of your life just by thinking about it, or be able to sleep with your celebrity crush once a year? That's not a question in my opinion, I'm gonna be honest. Boy, if I could sleep with my celebrity crush one time a year, niggas wouldn't be able to tell me shit. Who would it be? Chat, who would your celebrity crush be? Who would mine be? Let me think. Doja Cat? I'm not mad at that one. Who would mine be, bro? I don't really got a celebrity crush, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Not an active one I'm thinking about. Zendaya. Oh, I got one. Yeah, I got it. Nigga, why I even gotta think? Jada Kingdom. Yo, why did I think about that? Jada Kingdom. Jada. If you don't know who Jada Kingdom is, look her up. I don't know why I just thought about that. That is easy. Would you rather have a window into the future, to the end of time? Okay. Or a window into the past, beginning of everything? I'm gonna be honest, if I got a window into the future, I feel like I would just be depressed because I would know too much. However, the past will be very interesting because I would know everything. But I would know everything about how life was formed. I say the past for my personal interest. I go past. But if you got a window into the future, though, you get rich with lottery cards. Oh, I didn't think about that. I should have did window into the future. Oh my God, I didn't think about that. Oh shit, I should have thought about that more. Well, I chose that. Would you rather live with no software issues, online services, or reliable optimal performance from any OS? Or no hardware issues, included heavy machinery and appliances? Let's really think about this one. Because with the software issues, that would just be online, right? So from my perspective, if I did the software issue, streams would never lag. I'll be able to stream anywhere, no matter what. Automatically, it'll be fine. I'll be able to watch videos no matter if I'm on the plane, sea, no matter what. Life would be very, very reliable. However, with the other one, no hardware issues, including heavy machinery. That means house appliances will always work. Your car would always be reliable. I got a Lexus, though. I don't got car issues in general. We're doing number one. Hey, man. If I could stream stream anywhere, no matter what, I'm finna go viral. Don't fucking play with me, nigga. Would you rather jump into the pool filled with chocolate pudding or macaroni and cheese? Chocolate pudding, for sure. I feel like that wouldn't be that bad. It would just be slimy. Mac and cheese, I feel like I would suffocate. Mac and cheese, and plus, here's the thing with mac and cheese. Because y'all, the niggas who are saying number two and say yes, mac and cheese, you're expecting it to be some good baked mac and cheese. What if it's just that Kraft bullshit? What if it's some mac and cheese with pimento cheese in that motherfucker? What if that mac and cheese got raisins in it? You really got to think about that. Talking about I'm eating my way out. What if the mac and cheese is nasty? And now you just floating in that slimy goop. At least the chocolate pudding. I'm not even going to think about eating that motherfucker. I'm just going to be floating in that shit. And I'm already chocolate anyways. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do chocolate pudding. Would you rather be naked in front of your crush and they know it's you? Okay. Would you rather? Okay, I read that wrong. Scenario: You're naked in front of your crush and they know it's you. Would you honestly rather they saw the front or back, and why? I'm saying back because I'm not a shower. I'm a grower. And not all girls understand that concept. So she's going to see my shit and it's going to be like 2 inches. And she's going to be like, oh my God, he has a small dick. But here's the thing. If I see her and then instantly get hard, she might either A, be creeped out, or B, be like, what the fuck? Where's the rest of it? Not playing. Nah. She for sure won't say that. But people for sure won't say that. For sure won't say that. I'll say the back either way, though. Because it would just be a weird situation regardless, bro. If I was a shower, maybe. But I don't know. Okay. Would you rather win $10,000, but the person you hate the most in the world also wins $5,000, or win $5,000? So if I win $10,000, then Alex will win $5,000. That's crazy. I don't hate niggas that much, bro. Hey, what do you? I'm still gonna go one. More bread. Would you rather never be able to wear clothes or never use electricity again? Never wear clothes. I don't mind being naked, bro. I'm gonna be honest. But not using electricity, chat, you gotta think about this shit, bro. Because here's the thing. If you're not using electricity, right, you're gonna be able to see all of your homeboys and everybody around you use electricity, and you're not gonna be allowed to do that. And not only can and you got to think about everything. You got to think about how many things in your life rely on electricity. Food, electricity. Water, electricity. Well, not water, actually. Lights, electricity. Car, to an extent. No, it's not. AC, electricity. It's a lot of things in your life that's electric, bro. And you can't use that. You would probably die soon. Or you have to go back to caveman style of living. And at that point, you're probably not going to wear your clothes anyways because you're going to be hot as fuck all the time. So I'm just not going to wear my clothes. I'll just go to like a nudist country or a nude beach and just live there whenever I want to go out. You get arrested for indecent exposure. Even though you can't wear clothes, that doesn't mean you can't just wrap a blanket around yourself. You can do that. It's just not clothes. And if you just get a big enough blanket, put a little hole at the top of that motherfucker, that can just be like a cloak. It's not clothes, you know? That's fair. You got to think of the loopholes. Plus winter too. Winter, just wear a bigger bigger blanket. That counts? No, it don't. Ain't saying in a would you rather. Would you rather change the laws of your country however you see fit and have to live under them, or keep the same ones but you are exempt from all of them? I say number one. No. Because if I do number one, traffic laws would be crazy. Because I'm not driving a smooth 60. I'm driving 100. I'd rather keep the same. I feel like I'd rather keep the same laws, but I'm exempt from all of them. That's the better decision. One, two, if you're evil, I'm evil too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm evil as fuck. I don't care. Give me 1 second, YouTube. Which one y'all choosing and why? I want to know why. I gotta look something up real quick. Two. Two, because you're gonna be rich. That's what I'm saying. If I chose two, I would just rob the bank. I'm exempt from the breaking the law, so I just had they couldn't arrest me for it, or I would just scam. I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you give 2 to a freaky deaky motherfucker, that could end up badly. Or to a motherfucker like Diddy, that could end up badly. But me, I'm just gonna be robbing a lot of shit. I'm gonna be robbing corporations. That's what I'll say. So I ain't gonna hold you. Would you rather be first in a small village in Gaul or second in Rome? I don't know what this means, but Rome sounds better. Would you rather look like Meg from Family Guy and be treated like Mila Kunis, or look like Mila Kunis but be treated like Meg? Look like Meg. Bro, we gotta understand, bro. Like, beauty is subjective. So if you look like Meg and everybody thinks you're attractive, you're the new beauty standard, bro. That is what it is. For sure one. Would you rather, I gotta remember, back in the Roman times, in the Greek times, fat women were the standard. You would want a chubby girl. That's like the ultimate form of beauty. So, and even now, I feel like, and I said this shit in the UDY video, I feel like the torta trend, it used to be like kind of like an insulting term, but now niggas be wanting tortas, bro. And no, you're not gonna get shamed if you want a torta. I feel like thickness is making a comeback, bro. I love chubby women. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of motherfuckers who do. So I think, you feel me, it's very subjective. And Meg was for sure more of the chubby side, you know, if she was in real life. So beauty's subjective, bro. Would you rather gain 10 kilograms of muscle or 10... Okay, hold on. Would you rather gain 10 kilograms of muscle, 10 IQ points, and 10 centimeters to your height, or 10 years of your life? I'm not even thinking about that. I don't need to live a long life, but 10 centimeters to my height, 10 centimeters to my muscle, 10 centimeters to my dick too? Come on, bro. What are we talking about? That's an easy number one. I don't even got to think about that one. I ain't gonna lie. Would you rather have a button that sped up okay. Would you rather have a button that sped up a bad day or slow down a good day? Slow down a good day. Them good days, bro, especially chat. Have you ever like gotten high or like gotten drunk and then went into nature with the boys? You had and bro. Okay, nah. Let me put it like this. Nah, I'm not even gonna take that. If you ever been on a cruise and you're in that euphoric moment where you found a good friend group, you found a girl you want to talk to, you're a little bit cross, you're a little bit drunk, a little bit high, and life is just lifing. Y'all in a hot tub vibing, everybody's having a good time. Then y'all go to the water slide on the cruise. Shit's a vibe down there. Then after that, y'all get changed, get dressed a little bit, then they'll go out to the club. Y'all get even more lit. It's just a euphoric experience. Y'all go to the club. Then after that, y'all go to the hot tub. Have a vibe right there. Then after that, you go back to the club. Get even more lit because now the club is turned. And then after that, you go get pizza at the cruise, at the 24 hours cruise spot, bro. If you never had a day like that, bro, you need to, bro. And that's just on a cruise ship, bro. That's a peak experience. Imagine, bro, in real life, you with the boys. One of your mans is talking to a girl. She has a friend group. All of them bad. Y'all all decide to hang out for the day. Y'all go to this nature spot. Y'all got drink. Y'all got elk. One of the girls is feeling you. You feeling her. It's a beautiful vibe. Y'all over here cuddling. Y'all, the place y'all go, the nature spot y'all go to, it's like it's a little hiking spot. And at the end of the hike, it's a waterfall and like a lake type of situation where you can go in and swim. You all go there, you go swim. It's straight vibes. A little bit drunk, a little bit high, a little bit crossed. And you feeling on a girl and everything's euphoric, bro. And you're like, damn, this girl might be the one. And then you look to the left to your boy. He doing the same thing with his little assignment. And you look to the right. And he doing the same thing. Y'all all just look at each other, dap each other up. The girls, they doing the same thing. They over there looking at their girls doing that little shit. And everybody just having a euphoric moment. And then the day continues. After that, y'all go eat. Then after that, y'all go back to your boy's crib. His parents not home. Y'all have a cool little kickback. And you end the night off spectacularly. Days like those, all you want to do is slow them down. So for sure, slow down a good day. Just pick it, bro. I had. Y'all know me. I'm an artist. I had to draw out the whole scenario for you so you understand. All right. Would you rather punish them or won't punish them? Punish them. Would you rather exist in a timeline where the Nazis won and ruled the West while the Japanese ruled the East? Man in the high castle style? Okay. Or the one where America is ruled by a theoretical conservative autocracy. Handmaid's Tale styles. I don't know about this one. However, Nazis winning means I'm dying or I'm in a camp. So no, let's do this one. And somebody said 2 is basically right now. Yeah, I don't mind it. Well, I don't like it right now, but hey, I can survive it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That Nazi shit ain't for me though. However, the Japan rule, even though niggas would be getting tortured, at least we'll have more anime. Ooh, head ass nigga. All right. We're only going to do 5 more and then we out of this motherfucker. Would you rather have to spend a night in a hotel with a random priest? What type of priest? Or a random Uber driver? Random Uber driver, bro. I don't trust them priests, dog. Especially them Roman Catholic motherfuckers. That nigga gonna take one good look at my butt and be like, oh yeah, that's mine. That's good, juicy and booty. He gonna hear me. He gonna hear me fart one time and he gonna be like, ooh, and it's good and tight and grippy. Oh yeah, I need me some of that. You gonna wake up, yo. You gonna be dreaming. You gonna go to sleep. You gonna be dreaming, and you just gonna be dreaming of shitting, right? You be like, yo, why the fuck am I shitting? Then you gonna get into that half sleep, half awake, what's it called? Then you gonna get to that point where you're half asleep, half awake, and you're starting to wake up, and you just hear a lot of clapping, and you just feel your body moving. Then you gonna fully wake up, be like, yo, what the fuck? And you gonna look back, that nigga fucking your shit, bro. That nigga clapping your shit, bro. Hell no, bro. Too much detail, my bad, gang. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My PR team is messaging me as we speak. Anyways, random Uber driver. Would you rather Reddit? Okay. Would you rather get... Okay, yeah, he kind of messed up on this one. Would you rather your child was a bully or was getting bullied? Be the bully. If you're going to get bullied or be the bully, be the bully. Because I'll beat your ass if you're the bully. But you're getting bullied, I don't know. Fleece Johnson type priest. Would you rather get $500 right now or have your hometown's Little League baseball team win their state champ? Nigga, what? Bro, 500. Bro, why would you even ask me that? Would you rather have your dad walk in on you having sex with your dog or your dog walking on you? I'm not finishing that last one. You know what's funny? My dad is literally next door and he's hearing all of this. But I got a question, right? By having sex with your dog, does that mean you got to be piping his shit? Or like, can he just give you head? Like you can just put peanut butter on your dick and he just suck you off. Does that count? We should probably end the video right here. Well, this is a good time, man. This is a good time. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you want to do the segment again, let me know. I'm down. And yeah, shouts out to Joe Bart's editor for making this, and I'm for sure down to do this again. So yeah, thank you. Stay fly. And if you want to see more content like this on the gaming channel, 2CloudAT, subscribe. Also subscribe to my main channel on the cloud. And also, don't forget to follow the Switch if you want to be a part of this live. You can be a part of this beautiful chat. Who are now criticizing me for my, in my opinion, valid questions and statements and assessments. Thank you. Goodbye. All right. Let's bookmark that site. Okay. Damn, I'm tired. It's 9. We might got to skip the Discord segment today, yeah. I might do it Friday. Did we do a Discord segment? Y'all gonna say yes, though. But I'm low-key. Y'all know what I'm finna say. Y'all know what I'm finna say. I'm kind of tired. Yeah, yes, we still do it. Y'all not gonna let me leave. Put a poll up. Do it Friday or do it today. Very concerning. Would you rather? I didn't know it would be that crazy. Mind you, that's Joe Bart's. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just looking at this ramen, nigga. That's that shit that make you cream, bro. Help. My bad, bro. Today, Cloud is tired. Oh, fuck. Friday's not even getting an answer. Not even pulling up Friday. Discord segment. Let's get to it. What we doing today, chat? I low-key want to hear y'all hot takes. Is that the vibes? Hot takes? If we do this, we're only doing it for a little bit. So I gotta go soon. Give me your most controversial. Oh, I butchered that. Controversial take. Go. All right. Yo, if you want to be a part of the Discord segment, you gotta join the podcast. Iris, can you make an announcement to the Discord server? You make an announcement to the Discord. 700 hours is ridiculous, bro. Oh my god. 700 hours in a VC is ridiculous. How are y'all still going? I remember this shit. Yo, chat, when did that shit start? That shit started at the beginning of the month. Y'all are still going.
They're about almost a month in.
That's what I'm saying. How is that possible? When did they start that shit again?
Mainly being carried like Amari.
You said Amari?
Yeah.
When did they start that?
Let me see. It's 700 hours. I know they started in last month.
They started that shit in June? Yeah. They're dead ass finna get it to 1,000. That's absolutely insane. Oh my god.
They've been in PC for 30 days and 2 hours.
They've been in that shit for 30 days? They've been in that shit for 30 days?
That's like a month. Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're going for 1,000 hours, which is approximately 41 days.
That is impressive. Like, genuinely impressive. Oh my god.
You should do a YouTube video titled "My Viewers Spent 1,000 Hours in VC," and spend the last 10 hours in VC.
It's gonna have to happen. It's gonna have to happen. Fuck.
That's a literal unskippable. I would watch that.
Oh my god. This is actually crazy. They have been in there. They have been in this VC for 725 hours. That is 30 days. They started this shit in June. It's July 20th. I was 19 when they started this shit. I'm 20 now. Wow. All right. Okay. Well, today we are doing hot takes and your most controversial opinion in the Discord. If you want to join this, you got to join the Discord. Can a mod post the Discord link in Twitch, please? YouTube, if you want to join this, the Discord link should be in the description of the video. And if it's not active, you got to join the Twitch and click the Discord link in the pinned chat. Let me actually just go ahead and do that shit real quick myself. Nah, I'm gonna trust the mods. Yeah, that's why I love y'all. I'm gonna trust y'all. So, let's go ahead and invite some people up here. First off, I'm gonna start it off with my controversial take. I think last time I said that JJK is kind of mid. I think I want to elaborate more on that. JJK, the first season at least, was just good fights and good animation. That's it. The story was boring. Same with Demon Slayer. The story is boring. That's my controversial take. First, to just get it off. All right. Let's bring up Bisha Dude for his. Or just somebody. Anybody who wants to speak. Or, okay, Bisha Dude didn't come up. Oh. Shuja, what's good? Are you speaking? Can y'all hear him?
No.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Shuja, we're gonna pull you that back down. Hopefully you can get your mic working again. So you can come back up. Let's get somebody else. Roll your boat.
Hello. Can you hear
What's
me?
good? Yes. We can hear you. What's your controversial take and opinion?
I think this latest World Cup, it has been one of the most boring World Cups to ever watch.
Whoa. Okay, first off, how many World Cups have you watched?
A good amount.
Numbers.
Numbers?
How many? 2 to 3?
Yeah, about maybe 4.
Okay, what was your favorite World Cup?
The 2022 Argentina one.
Are you a Messi fan?
I'd say so.
That's why.
Of course.
You just mad that Messi didn't win the World Cup. That's all.
Bro, you just
You
young,
just
bro.
mad. You just salty.
I'm not mad that he didn't. It's just they scored 1 goal and it was in penalty kicks.
Okay, first off, it wasn't penalty. Spain just put belt to ass, you know. But second, I will say last year's final was 10 times better. That's just from a football, that's just from a fan perspective. The 2022 final, despite Argentina winning, was probably the greatest World Cup final, like, damn near of all time. The game was just so dramatic. The way it ended,
3-3 penalties.
Yeah.
Shit was just cinematic. That's movie shit. I will say that.
Yo, hold on. Wait, why do you say it ended in penalties, bro? Do you even watch the game? It was extra time, bro. That means you don't know ball at all, bro.
Oh man,
you young, and you even say
that's
shit.
That's why I asked how many World Cups have you seen? Because you sound young, gang. But okay. But besides that, I feel like the whole tournament, besides the finale, this is probably better than last year, if not for sure better than last year. The only one that I'm gonna keep it a beam. I've only watched 2 World Cups, and that was last year's and this one. But I think this one was better. I'm gonna keep it a beam.
It's because they expanded the tournament.
Yeah, this one's better. Because like Cabo Verde.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that one.
Yeah, because Cabo Verde, great. That was. I don't think y'all understand how much of an underdog story they were, and that was probably the most exciting thing.
Their goalkeeper was like.
He's 40
crazy
and he was
the entire tournament.
But he's 40 and he's a second league player. To put it into comparison, chat. That's like if a backup center on the Shanghai Sharks locked up Joel Embiid in the Olympics. Crazy. So, shouts out to him. And then also, I don't know if a lot of y'all know this, but their starting center back who guarded Lamine Yamal and Messi in the tournament, they found him off of LinkedIn. I'm not lying.
LinkedIn.
I'm dead ass. They found him off of LinkedIn.
I did not know that.
They found him off of LinkedIn. He was an engineer.
I knew about the goalkeeper fact. I did not know they found.
He was a literal engineer, and he played part-time in the Irish football league, but part-time. And he started and played against the greatest soccer player of all time. That's absolutely crazy.
And they look a small country too. They only have like a couple thousand people.
Exactly.
The story's crazy.
The whole country is smaller than Tuscan, Arizona. Like, it's just crazy.
Tuscan, Arizona.
I think Nashville, Tennessee is bigger than the whole population of Cape Verde. So that's kind of crazy. But
and the girls too. Let's not forget that.
Man, I got a video coming out about my World Cup game because I want to go see them. And it's coming out soon. Actually, this week it should be coming out this week. But boy, that shit was crazy. All right, roll your boat. Appreciate you for coming up.
No problem.
Spain scored 3 goals, bro. Spain scored 3. Argentina got 0. I know only one counted. Only one counted, but that's because of bad reference.
Yeah, Ray, you spin, bro. You spin.
That they did score 3 times. Okay, let's bring up somebody else. Good first one though. Good first one.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, I love your profile picture, my guy. What's good, Dom?
Yo, appreciate you, my heart. Okay, I don't know if this is too controversial, but Mr. Beast isn't the best YouTuber, he's just the richest. Now, hear me out on this. Most YouTubers nowadays, if it wasn't for the fact that, let's say if they didn't like spend so much money on mad videos, most of them would not be where they are today. Let me use you as an example, real quick, Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to say, let's say you spent 500,000 bands on a video, you most likely are to get more views because you spent more money on it. But if let's say right now the way you're doing it, you're like more nonchalant, you're more mysterious with it, you know what I mean, type shit. So you're getting recognition for it, but you're not getting as much recognition for it if you was to spend mad money on it. You know what I mean?
That's real. That's real shit. I understand exactly what you're saying. I will say spending money on a video doesn't automatically equate it to be a better video, but it does help because you could do crazier shit. I talk to a lot of people. I don't think anybody thinks like entertainment wise Mr. Beast is the best. But like to be honest, you got to give him his credit. He is the biggest YouTuber on the platform for a reason.
100%.
Scientifically, his videos are manufactured to be the most attention grabbing. So
100%, I agree with that. It's just the fact that like, if it wasn't for the money spending, money grabbing, you know what I mean? He would still be where he like very like inspire most of the YouTubers nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that nowadays he's created like a culture where it's like if you don't spend so much money on it, you won't make it. You know what I mean?
It's one-up culture. Yeah, it's a one-up culture type of thing. I think somebody I really like is Ryan Trahan because he kind of like is the inverse of that. Like, now his videos are still high quality. He still does a lot of crazy shit, but he kind of started off just doing simple shit, and people just like him because his personality, his vibes, and I feel like he's also changed the game a lot too for the other side of this shit too. But yeah, okay, I respect your opinion. Any of the mods, y'all got anything to say about that? Nope.
Cloud is not mysterious and he's not like nonchalant.
Okay, Iris. Okay, okay. Appreciate you, my dog, Dom. Appreciate you.
Have a great day, Mahat.
You too.
Cloud is a very chalant dreadhead, bro.
I'm a very chalant dreadhead. You know,
you're very like
extremely chalant.
I feel like I am for sure chalant. I feel like in public though, nah, I'm chalant too. It just depends on who I'm around. If I'm around somebody I'm comfortable with, I'm for sure chalant. But if I'm not, I just be chilling. But like, I don't think I'm a nonchalant type of person. People be trying to put that on me. I think there's more nonchalant people for sure.
Yo, Cloud.
Yo.
I had something to add about the hot take that the dude just said about Mr. Beast.
You got it. What is it?
One thing about him, he's kind of a brand now. Like people watch because of his challenges, not because of him.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of content creators and streamers, like the biggest streamers and the people that they love the most, they're actually there to see the actual content creator. Like look at Queso, right?
Yeah.
People are there to see him rather than what he has to go on. So for Mr. Beast, I get what he was trying to say. People aren't there. He's not the best because now it's too kind of like he's too corporate. Like you could take Mr. Beast out of there and people wouldn't really care.
That is true. I'll be honest.
Chandler better anyway.
He's for sponsors and censorships and all that.
Yeah. I feel like, and Bordy-san, we're going to get to you in a second. But I would say, in my opinion, like you said, it's kind of like where's Kai and both Speed are going, slowly but surely. It's like you get so big to a point where you have to be PR friendly. You have to care about brands. You got to care about your influence. Like it's just kind of like it's built to such. I remember Agent was saying a good
That's
thing
what he
about
didn't
this.
stream you.
Yeah, Agent was saying a very good thing about at Streamer U about this. Mr. Beast isn't the most entertaining person on YouTube by a mile. He's not the funniest. He's not most entertaining, but he knows how to put together a really great video, and that's really what it is. So, and honestly, a lot of times when you watch him, you just kind of appreciate. Okay, this is a really good video, and that's kind of what it is.
I have a hot take. When you were saying how like Mr. Beast,
Hold on,
you said that
can we let Bordy say his first, and then because he's been waiting. We'll get to you, Rabbit, in a second though. But I just want to get him in. Bordy, what's good?
What's good? So, I have a hot take. It does like temperature of salad doesn't really matter, cause like, well, to me personally, because like if I have a salad, say there's like chicken on it, there's bacon, there's cheese, all the works on a salad, right? And I don't care like if I eat like it cold or hot, cause like at the end of the day, it's just a salad, and I'm gonna still get the same benefits if I eat it warm or cold.
But
You know
warm
what I mean?
lettuce is just icky. Like I understand when you said the cheese and chicken and bacon part of it. Okay, I'm hearing you now. I want those elements to be hot for sure. But the rest of the salad, I want that to be cold and crispy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't want no room temperature or lukewarm salad. Like I don't know. Like I feel like
Yeah, I see where you coming from on that, but like me personally, like if like every salad usually like has ranch, right? Like,
yeah.
and to me, ranch is like comparable. Like you'll eat like some people like eat ranch with their pizza, and then the ranch gets warm. But so that's why it doesn't really matter to me, like if the ranch is warm or not. You know what I mean?
I'll see what you're
But
saying.
like if I like, let's say, like sometimes I'll throw like all the other stuff like on the like in the salad bowl, so that way it can get warm first, and then I'll throw in the lettuce, so that way the lettuce could be cold or like a room temperature, like somewhere in between. You know what I mean?
I would usually, how I would do it, I would put the lettuce down first, have it cold and crispy, and then have the chicken on top of it. But before you really do anything, you got to eat the chicken and bacon first. Well, the bacon I'm cool with cold, but you got to eat that chicken first. Get some lettuce, get some of the sauce, get some of the honey. If it's a chicken salad, I like using honey mustard. Get some of that sauce, get some of that lettuce, and eat that first, and then the rest of the salad is still relatively cold, in my opinion.
Nah, I see where you're coming from. That's tech. That's tech. I'm gonna keep that in mind next time I have a salad.
For sure. All right, Bordy, appreciate you for coming up, my dog.
All right, yeah, no problem.
For sure. Okay, Rabbit, what you finna say?
Oh, my hot take. When you were talking about how Kai and Speed haven't gotten there yet, I like the fame where it's like they're kind of a brand.
Yeah.
I feel like Kai Cenat is like the Mr. Beast of streaming, where it's like people aren't really there. Okay, there are some people that are generally there for Kai, but at this point, a lot of people like know him for streaming university and just certain stuff, to where it's like he kind of has like a similar vibe with Mr. Beast, where it's like everything has to be higher budget, everything has to be like super, and a lot of the time, here's my hot take: people are there for like Kyson. That's kind of like the connection man. Like people aren't actually there for him half the time. Like
he's a middleman. He's a middleman.
Yeah, people are there for their celebrities.
Yeah. I actually that's not a bad take in my opinion. I will say the difference with streaming YouTube, because you stream, because Kai streams for so long, he has built that connection with his core audience to where they're just there for him. So like at least 70,000 of the motherfuckers, they're gonna be there regardless of what he's doing. But the other 100,000 people who come in for the celebrity or for the streaming university, they're for sure not there for Kai. They're just there for whatever that is. So that just kind of provides the middleman. So yeah, I agree with that partially, but I do think he has like still a super strong core, stronger than a lot of other communities of people who just fuck with him for him. I will say that.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. Good combos though. MK, what's good?
What's up? So, it's my hot take. Zaxby's is by far the best chicken restaurant, easily.
I'm not mad at that. Like
And
fast food.
not fast food, like in general, but like chicken restaurants, like Chick-fil-A, you got Bojangles, all that. Zaxby's the best by far, easily.
Okay. I think Zaxby's and
And
Chick-fil-A go band for band. I will say that.
yeah,
But
my
besides that, yeah,
one,
that's not a bad take.
one more take.
Yeah.
Cane's is also the worst chicken restaurant.
Thank you. Thank
Nah,
you.
you tripping. You
Thank you.
tripping. You tripping.
Thank
Wayne's
you.
got you good,
Thank
bro.
you.
Zaxby's
Wayne's
Thank you.
good.
That shit
Wayne's
mid,
they
good,
did
bro.
everything right.
That's
That's all I'm gonna say.
Hold on. I got so excited. Oh shit. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh yeah, I unplugged my headset, my bad. But yeah, no,
I
Cane's
get.
is ass.
Yeah,
Cane Hmm?
I went there once, had it, I didn't have to go again. It was just terrible. Terrible eats.
Where,
0 out of 10.
Here's the thing with
where
Cane's.
y'all from the south or north though? It depends.
We're from
Cause I think north is better.
Cane's is better in the north.
Yeah, because I went to Florida and there's one in New York, so I think the New York was way better though. They treat that shit better compared to
Yeah.
Florida.
And we got in
Yeah.
Nashville,
The
we
toast
have the big
carries.
I think Nashville has the biggest Cane's like in the world, and it's like it's the one on Broadway, and I've been there multiple times. It's still like the idea of Cane's is so much better than actually having it.
Literally.
Like that's the thing. It's so much better than actually having it. And without the sauce, it's
If you
just
want
mid.
The
when I think
sauce
of
is the
Cane's,
great
if you
part
want
though.
Cane's, just go to Zaxby's. That's
That's what
really
I'm
what I
saying.
do.
Zaxby's. I just rather go to Zaxby's. Like
Yeah.
I'd rather. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
think that Rick Cane's is good because there's no Zaxby's in there. I'm pretty sure. I don't think
Yeah,
there's any.
that's probably why. Because
Yeah,
they
we
really
just
like
we used to have
balled out.
Popeyes or that.
Yeah, down here in the South, they know they're not beating Zaxby's, bro. So it's just kind of like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Great takes, MK. Appreciate you, my
Thank
dog.
you, thank you.
Okay, chat. We're gonna do about like 5 more, and then I got to get the fuck up out of here. I gotta eat and then go to this movie. AOI, what's good?
Hello.
How are we doing?
Okay. My hot take is that gentle parenting is the best type of parenting.
Okay. Elaborate.
Okay, so like a lot of people think that like traditional, like basically what I mean is that you should never hit your kid. Like even even if they're like really bad, you should never spank your kid. And I stand by that.
Okay.
Like it's child abuse.
Okay. That's calm. So, how would you discipline your kid otherwise?
Like just talk to them or
Hmm.
like ground them.
Okay.
I mean that's how I was brought up, and I feel like when I look at all my other friends that had like traditional harsh parents,
Mm-hmm.
they either they're emotionally unstable or they're really like rebellious. And I'm
Okay.
calm, like I listen to my parents.
Yeah, I feel like for me, it's it's a day to day. It's a person by person experience because I feel like if you're a kid and you're just wilding out and like the grounding not working, the other things not working, okay, we gonna have to do something, right? But if you're just a regular kid, you a chill kid, and you barely do anything wrong, but the second you do something wrong, you feel me? Your parents are automatically grabbing at the belt and just whooping their like, nah, bro, chill. I do also feel like the one thing I like about gentle parenting in that type of style is that you grow and build a good relationship with your kid because when you don't beat them, they genuinely trust them. Like they trust y'all trust each other. So that's cool. Like, do you feel like
Yeah.
you and your parents have a great relationship?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
At least with my mom. I mean, my dad was really like traditional, and I feel
Mm.
like that's why we're not
Okay.
that close. I mean, like some kids are like really bad, like they might, always get in trouble and stuff. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like that starts because they were disciplined harshly as a kid. Because
Mm.
that teaches kids that like, oh, when someone does bad to you, you're supposed to like beat them
Beat
up
them.
or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. It kind of
Yeah,
insinuates that type of mentality.
yeah. That's my perspective. I mean, maybe, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's And that's on period.
It's on period. Okay. Clock that shit. Okay. How do y'all? Okay. Your take is valid. I'll fuck with it. Your take is valid. I mean, I'm not a parent, and I don't plan on being a parent anytime soon.
Yeah,
So
me neither.
I've always said that, like, yo, like trolling. I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm finna whip my kid out, whatever. But I don't know, like, faced with the actual like situation of me being a parent and the belt's in my hand, and I actually got to discipline them. I don't know if I'm gonna have it in me, because if I really love you, if I really love my kid, like, I'm not even gonna want to do that. I'm gonna want to talk to you first. I'm not even a confrontational type of person, but I think it just depends on the kid and of course the parent. But yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay, great taste. Thank you. Have a great day.
Can I say one?
Hey, oh, of course she gets in here and she automatically
Hi.
wants to yap.
I miss you, buddy. I have a lot going on in life right now. We need to catch
Angel,
up.
you got like 10 minutes. Or
I
not
wasn't
actually,
gonna.
no,
I
10
wasn't gonna.
minutes is
First
very
of all,
gracious. 10 minutes is very gracious.
We did a whole list, man.
I'd say about like 5.
I
What
say
is it?
2.
First of all, I wasn't even on the app. I have his number, so remember that. Anyway, with my hot take, honestly, this is crazy to say. Right? But I think there should be like a limit on like how.
She cut out as soon as she
Like,
said it. She cut out as soon as she said it.
You gotta lock in.
Angel, you gotta
Even
lock
Discord
in.
don't want to hear that.
Hold on. Bro,
You got me
I
intrigued
think
now,
there should
Angel. Lock in.
I think there should be like a limit on how much some food someone gets unless they're living with family or have kids.
Oh Lord.
That's
Angel is
what I
one
think.
step away from dictatorship. Oh God.
Who gave you the right to decide who has what food, bro?
I think I'm sick of fat and sloppy people.
Angel is
God,
turning into
bro.
Joseph Stalin. This
Like,
is horrible.
like you could be fat. I'm not fat, folks.
Yo, this
You
is
could be fat.
America,
I don't
bro.
care.
This is America.
I just really don't like morbidly obese people.
Wow. So you're like anti Dave Blunts?
We don't jack that.
Girl, I just really don't like morbidly obese people.
Yo, chat. Yo,
I'm
Twitch.
with you
Angel
on
is
that.
saying this. Angel, Goofy Doofy is saying this. One Cloud 9 does not approve of this message.
I don't like morbidly obese people who don't try to help themselves. Like, you know, like the fat fucks on my 1,000-pound life piss me off sometimes. Low key.
So what you're saying is it's good as long as they can put down the cup.
Yeah, you know what? I think my mom kind of agrees with me because she was a little bit chubby and she hates fat people.
Yo.
She fucking hates fat people.
Oh my God!
Angel better put all the fat people in internment camps. This is
She gonna give me
disgusting.
banned. She gonna give me banned.
Bro, what did they do to you?
Oh.
She says all the
Angel,
Yo,
you're
time.
missing
crowd's
a
dying.
backyard.
Marcus is dying,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Angel
Bro.
gotta start ice for fat people.
I'm not
Yo.
saying like for like medical
Let's
like
not be
issues.
concentration
I'm not
camps,
saying
bro.
like if they
What?
have a medical disease that makes them morbidly obese or they're genuinely addicted to food, I could see those two standpoints. But if you're just like morbidly obese because you're morbidly obese, ooh, that's an issue.
That might be one of the craziest
Angel.
takes I've heard on this shit, bro. What the fuck?
Do you agree or do you not?
You said
Do
you
you
gotta
agree?
put these fat motherfuckers on a forced diet, bro.
Hell no.
You gotta tell the
Hell
grocery
no.
you gotta tell the grocery store clerk they can't sell you this food. They can't sell you these honey buns.
Literally, no. Do you agree?
Angel
or
about to
not?
have every fat person running on a treadmill to power
Angel,
the
this is
cities.
America, bro. It's the land of the free. You can't do this shit.
Cloud, you can't say yes or no because you'll get canceled. And you know what? Generally, if I go on Love Island, someone's gonna pull this clip and
Oh
call
my
me fat.
God.
Okay. But you
You
know,
will
Why
never
is
enter
you
the
going
villa.
on Love Island?
Why
You will
you
never
never
enter the
getting-
villa.
You're not getting on Love Island, bro.
no, Cloud, it's okay. You could say no, but shake your head yes. So do you agree with me? Yes or no?
Bro, I'm not
Bro.
answering that.
Yeah.
I'm not answering that, bro.
Stop.
Angel, that's a crazy ass take. I have no
Whole time
comment
he
on this
does.
opinion, bro.
Whole time he-
I just think this shit's funny, bro. I just think this shit's funny. Yo, somebody took her down. Thank you. Mute her mic, bro. She put me in a compromising position,
Whole
bro.
time he's only not saying no because he likes cracking fat women.
All right, bro. Let's mute. You
Hey,
gotta mute
okay.
the mic. Yeah, let's mute the mic.
Let's
mute the
deafen her
mic.
too.
Let's
Let's
mute the
deafen her
mic. Let's
too.
mute the mic.
Yeah,
Okay, let's mute the mic. Fluttershy, what's good?
Pretty good, but how you doing today?
Good. What's your take?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a take, but I just want to come up and pray for everybody if that's okay. Like special love.
You said
like,
what
pray
you want to do? Oh, pray for everybody? Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Word.
Respect.
Dear Heavenly Father, I want to take a second to just pray for everybody in the server. I want to pray that everyone just has a safe rest of the night and just a good rest of the week. And I want to pray that whatever addictions or whatever struggles that they are dealing with, and I want to pray that they overcome that and they continue to have faith in you, Lord. I want to pray that just everyone's doing good, like mentally and like physically and stuff like that. And I want to pray for Cloud. He's a great YouTuber, great streamer. So hope you're protecting him and surrounding him and really everybody with your warrior angels and make sure that they're safe in everything that they do. And everything that we do is for the glory of you, God. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
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 God bless you. God bless you, Fluttershy.
God bless, bro.
Have a good
Don't
day,
be
brother.
prayer.
Angel was so bad that he had to do a prayer out.
Yo, you spit.
Have a
I
good
got
day,
a hot
Gangy.
take.
I appreciate you.
No problem.
Stop.
Okay. Okay, we got two more, bro. What were you supposed to say about your hot take?
Okay. I think because Angel wanted to speak on something societally. I think the fact that Drake and Chris Brown still have the platforms they got is one of the biggest signs that we don't care enough as a society. I mean, even outside of the specific allegations, against Drake from, Not Like Us, the A minor and whatnot. Even outside of that, the rest of the stuff that you can just observe even through his music, like how he's, observably kind of using black culture, is anti-black women, all this different stuff. Chris Brown with the abuse. I feel like the fact that people still bump Drake, still get excited for Chris Brown, it's like I feel like that's a problem in general in society. Like this whole "it's not that deep" culture. I feel like that's a major symptom of just a lack of care as a society, and it's the reason why we ain't never going to advance at this rate.
I agree with you, but I think more so on the Chris Brown situation. I think that a lot of women don't care that he beat other women because it's not them.
And that's the issue too. That's
It's
the issue
I
too.
feel like the main reason is because it's like they think he looks
There's a
good.
word for that called a bird.
And then try to justify it, and then they're like, "Well, Rihanna hit him back." He still should not be putting his hands
Wait, I
on
have a
women.
question to
And
respond
then
to this, though.
even then, there's countless of times where he like he tries to fight women, but the second a man comes around, he's all scared, and he got his ass beat by Frank Ocean, by the way.
Right. And then he be straight up sexing up women on stage too. Let's not forget that. He be straight up taking
Bro,
dudes'
I've seen
girls,
the clips of
knowing
those.
that
Yo,
they're
that shit
married.
ridiculous.
Hold on.
And it's very evident that they're married too. Ring on the finger and everything, and he'll still do that. You can say, "Oh well, they shouldn't be going up there." He shouldn't be doing it either.
Yeah,
bro.
there's
Take
none
some
left.
responsibility.
Wait, I have a question to respond to this, though. Do we separate the art from the artist, though?
That's
That's
what I was gonna say too. I was gonna bring that point up because you got. Look, I know you highlighted Chris Brown and Drake, but I'm gonna keep it a beam, and I feel like it's so prevalent now. All of these musicians have dark past, bro. It's either they're doing something like that or, bro, we platform a lot of serial killers and murderers.
I feel like
and say, oh,
That
it's
comes
cool
with the
because they got
fame.
good
That
music.
comes with the fame, though.
But
I
not to
I
an
agree.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can we let Cloud finish, please?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. But my thing is, right? We platform. Everybody has a dark past, and while I do think Chris Brown still having a major platform is crazy, Drake, I mean, no matter what you do, they're still gonna bump Drake. That's just kind of what it is. But you can have questions about that too. There's a lot of rappers, there's a lot of musicians, there's a lot of artists, there's a lot of people who just, quite frankly, have done horrible, atrocious things, yet they still got a platform. And in my opinion, right, I don't think there's an issue separating the art from the artist. However, where or when are you gonna draw that line? Like, most people won't dare put on Diddy nowadays, right? But they'll bump R. Kelly, or they won't put on Chris Brown, but they'll bump Lil Baby, or not even Lil Baby, like somebody who hit
Yeah.
has a history of hitting women or something like that. I'm not gonna put
Or like King Von.
Yeah, King Von.
King Von.
You won't put on a woman. You'll refuse to put on a woman beater, but you'll play a serial killer. And it's just like,
I
okay,
feel like
where do you draw the line?
I feel like it's weird also because somebody will talk of what I on the same side of that coin. I feel like evidently somebody will like turn away someone who's like very like somebody who's gay, like for example, like Little Nas X or someone who's like like Frank Ocean, everything like that, and be like, no, I'm not. I don't listen to that gay stuff, but in the same breath promote like killing and gang violence and everything like that,
And I agree
or
with that
womanizing.
take. I agree with that take.
Womanizing. And I think that it's very, but at the same time, not only that, they will mess with some of the white communities stuff. Like they'll listen to rock, and the whole time the rock artist they're listening to kisses boys and everything, and then does the same thing as
And then they just
another
be
like
okay, it's
black
whatever.
artist, and then
Yeah.
they'll have like such a major problem with it. A good example of this is what's been happening recently with Playboy Max. Like,
But
I think that
that's his life though. We shouldn't be judging just out the based off that what he
I don't
does.
think we should. I don't think we should judge someone off of their personality, but I think
Huh?
unfortunately in the
I
black
mean,
community,
it's what Cloud said in his video though, right? Like we should leave him alone because we don't know him. You know, that's
yeah,
like
I just no, I'm just saying like I just feel like as a black community, it's bad that we let like abuse to each other seen as cool and respectful, but not someone being themselves.
yeah, I agree with you on that.
That's a great take.
Right, like we'll listen to Frank Ocean, but we'll listen to Future, and Future be talking about how many, like the dude got so many baby mamas. Future, what Young Boy, Nick Cannon, we rocking with all of them, but not Frank Ocean.
And the
Not
funny part
Steve
about it,
Lacy.
like their favorite rappers still be gay on the down low because YoungBoy got exposed like for doing some gay shit. It's like you still
Right,
gonna
and at the same time,
Yeah, that's what
No,
I'm
he's still
saying.
holding
42.
going.
And it's like, here's my thing, bro. We need to just stop judging people for who they are. Like, why are you refusing to bump Lil Nas X, but you're gonna bump Playboy Cardi? They're the same thing.
Right.
Just one is honest about it and upfront about it, and then the other isn't. You feel me? So it's just kind of like, if you're not gonna bump them for that reason, now Lil Nas X, there's a lot of other reasons not to bump him. But at the same time, if you're not gonna bump him because you don't like that he's gay, okay, why? That shouldn't be a reason why you shouldn't bump somebody. That's crazy.
but and then also I feel like with that happens a lot with women too, because for example, someone will be like, oh, I would never let my man cheat on me. Da, da, da. I'm not a bird, and then proceed to listen to Lotto.
Nah.
Or Mariah the Scientist.
Or Mariah the Scientist.
Although Mariah the
Like,
Scientist is some
And
heat. I'm
not just listen, they'll glaze. They'll be like,
They'll
this is my
glaze, like,
idol.
they'll
Like,
be like, oh yeah, that's my bitch. I love listening to her. That's my bitch. And then turn around and be like, and then once you're like, oh, but doesn't she get cheated on, or doesn't her man hide her from the world? Oh no, girl, you don't know what you're talking about.
and you don't know what you're talking about either. It's like, all right, bro, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like it's a never ending double standard. And that's why it's just best to just appreciate people, bro. As long as they're not killing people, assaulting people, or doing committing acts of pedophilia, yo, be different. If you're gay, you want to be a diva, be a diva. That's why when the whole diva shit first came out, niggas kept on telling me, yo, make a video about it. Make a video about it. I don't care. So what if he's a diva? I don't care. I'm not gonna force
He's being
an opinion.
himself. He's not being a copy and paste. And I feel like that bothers people. I think, in my opinion, this is what I've been saying. I've been saying this. I feel like suppressing yourself and following behind other people is another form of oppression. Conformity is oppression.
I agree with that.
Respectability politics.
I don't care in what form it is. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're like around a whole bunch of white people and you're a black girl, you're straightening your hair to be more like them. You're oppressing yourself. Be doing what the norm tells you and following the leader is a form of oppressing yourself. I don't care what it is.
Be you, do what you want to do, and be free. That's just what it is, bro. You only get one of these lives, bro. Like, on this earth, you only get one of these lives, bro. Don't spend it doing things for other people. Do it for you. That's a form of self-love. Do things for you. If you want to get a tattoo of diva on your rib cage, do it. Who cares?
By the way, it's also ironic for him to say that about Playboy Max because that nigga was wearing all types of skinny jeans and sunglasses.
And that's why. And boy, appreciate for the tier one. But that OJ guy, that's why I tore so much into him. I'm like, OJ is just a clown. He's one of them fake woke clowns.
Crazy on him, bro. That was funny shit.
Bro, because I was genuinely pissed. Because it's like, you're a clown. And here's the thing with OJ. OJ was, if you peeped OJ's fit, if you peeped his content, because I did the full research dive. His whole content thing is about being different. So your whole thing is about being different, being unique, not being not conforming to the norms. But when somebody else is doing that, but in a way you don't like that, you're uncomfortable with, you're gonna call him a demon? Nah, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that.
Bro, the second you put the shit in different, it's a problem.
She got me pissed off.
Mind you, the way that OJ carried himself is inspired off of many things from the queer black community.
Exactly.
That nigga had bubble braids on in.
That's what
That's a black female hairstyle.
Yeah, he had a purse on. He had like a purse type of bag. It's like
it's giving Riley from Boondocks. I'm not gay, even though I got a purse and a skirt on. I'm calling other niggas gay. It's the irony. The irony and things like that will never fail to amaze me because it's ironic and stupid. And honestly, it's giving DL. He must hate himself because he knows what he is and he just can't come out and he sees what Playboy Max is doing and he's like, like
I think
you're doing it better than me.
I think it's partially that. I also think, and this is where I'm gonna have to go on a tiny bit of a rant. I think one of the things he was trying to do, because he said it in the second clip. I don't know if he was here for that. We reacted to that shit a little bit earlier in stream. He said after he got all that backlash that he didn't try to offend Max. He was just doing it for the clip. And I think the real reason why he did that is because he's seen people saying that Max sold his soul. He was becoming an industry, whatever. And most of the time when I see that shit, people talking about Max in that way, I just think niggas just trolling, clip farming, hating, whatever. That's why I don't react to this shit, right? But he's seen all of that. He was like, yo, if I go and give this guy a intervention, I'm using quotations, by the way, intervention, right? I can get some clips, I can get some views, and I can get some followers to come to my shit. And that's why he did it. But he didn't expect it to backfire like it did.
Did you see what he called Rakai?
What did he call him? And be careful, be careful.
It was all I will say is it was a racial slur because Rakai was like, get out of my face, bro. Like, we don't mess with you for what you said to Max. You're like canceled and everything like that. And he was just calling him like racial slurs and everything.
That nigga's a goofy. He's a fucking goofball.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Meanwhile, he wearing a purse, by the way.
That's why
hey, granddad, it's a gangsta-licious man bag.
I'm saying the fact that Wardrobe came in to defend Max, I have so much respect for him though. And he's like, he's 17 doing that shit.
He's 18. I don't know why people saying he's 17. He's 18. But
I just feel like also
I have so much respect for Wardrobe too. So much respect.
I just feel like evidently also with the Streamer University, it's shown how much homophobia is in the Black community. And ultimately, I feel like we will never rise up until we're all the minorities are able to be together. Because if you look at it from like a statistical like standpoint, colored people aren't the minority of the world. If we all band together, colored people aren't the minority of the world. White people,
white people in the world, yes, for sure. The whole concept of minority is meant to push you down, oppress us. I don't think I realized this, but the reason why Trump and MAGA is trying to get all of these Latinos and Mexicans out of America is because if they were all counted as legal, they are the majority in this country.
Right. And I think also it is very ironic that he did try to get their vote and now he's pushing them out. Us out. This, but it's a pattern of behavior that white people have been using for years. They will get what they need from us, use the resources, and then push us out of our own land in our own home country, or is somewhere we settled and made comfortable, and then continue doing the cycle. I think it will forever happen until we wake the fuck up. I think unfortunately that's not going to be for a while, but especially if shit like this keeps on happening, it's not going to be for a while. But I would love for my community to wake the fuck up and realize what's happening.
I think the main
You know?
thing we need to learn from this whole situation, and this is gonna be my last thing I say about this. I think the main thing we need to learn is that no matter how you feel about somebody or what you think about it, like, or how something makes you feel, if somebody else is happy doing it, just let them rock, bruh. Like, genuinely, and I had this take about, I said this in the video. Why does OJ, even if Max was gay, why does OJ really care about what another grown man does with his meat? Like, why do you care? Even if you don't think it's ethical, even if you don't think it's right, if you even whatever you think, why do you care? Let him be.
I think
That's my thing.
also,
I feel like we just need to let people rock, let people be. We can joke, we can kid, we can have fun. But once we see, okay, whatever I'm saying is starting to actually offend them, back off. Move on. Like,
but the fact is that people on the internet still supporting OJ. That's the thing. I'll be seeing that they're all saying WOJ and all that. That shit still piss me off.
it comes from a place of male censoredness. Niggas never do that for the bitches because the bitches don't care at the end of the day. And a bitch is not gonna be like, I called him out gay. Girls don't give a fuck. It comes from a place where I want to impress these niggas and I want to impress my homeboys and I want to impress these niggas online. I'm gonna do what niggas are saying online. So big Brody over there just like, you did such a good job, man.
he was just trying to farm clips, bro. And that's my thing. That's why it's so nasty to me as a content creator. He was dead ass just trying to farm clips. And it's just so fucking nasty to me. I genuinely, it's something just, y'all can just tell. That shit just got me agitated, bro. It's just so fucking nasty.
It's very ironic also because he's calling Max a demon, but that's not calling a nigga out for what he's doing and enjoying isn't very holy in itself.
At all. If you really cared about him, you would have took him off stream.
And if you really want to judge him, bro, judge him for dropping the thong song. That shit is mid. If you're gonna judge him for that. Not for whether or not he likes dick, bro.
That thong song is kind of bad.
Cisco's version is 10 times better, bro. I'm sorry. And not to compare, but damn.
I think it is. I think it is very childish that when Wardrobe and fucking him were arguing, he started mocking Wardrobe because he knew he was wrong.
Yeah, that was weird to me. That was
childish.
Nobody laughed. It was very childish. It was very weird, and that told me that just kind of showed what type of person he is. And that shows he's not the mature woke person he's trying to cast himself as. He's just an immature kid. And he's an immature kid who doesn't care about nobody but himself. And no, I just don't fuck with him. I don't care. I don't fuck with that guy.
It's like that one dude from the Boondocks who pulled up when they went to Chicago, and he pulled up and he's like, salami, eggs, and bacon.
Yeah.
That's basically him.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Actually. You brought it. Okay, good talk.
We need to move on.
Good yaps. Okay, Timu, MatPat, you've been sitting up here for a while. You're gonna be the last one we do because I do gotta go and see this movie, and I am running late as fuck. So, what is your last hot take?
Some of these manga artists and comic creators need to be put on lists, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, not like, bro, these motherfuckers be watching Jobless Reincarnation with the main character being the PDF, bro. Like, he's been proving to like little kids.
Yeah.
And the author is like getting cahoots and shit, and it's like, dang.
My thing with that series,
he's writing this shit and making it okay.
My thing with that series, bro, the worst part about that shit is that it keeps on getting weirder. Because when I first watched it, I thought it was going to be like a series of this weird ass guy correcting his mistakes, righting his wrongs. But it never Rudius never really like gets better, bro. And the world building of the show is one of the reason why I watch it. Because the world building and everything but the main character is cool about the show. But it's just like, it's like a fucking roller coaster just watching him just do whatever he wants. And it's like the artist is having himself like, it's like an artist self-insert. Like the artist dead ass like, nigga, check his hard drives. Because I don't know why he had this great ass fucking story, but he just fucking fucked it up with this weird pedophilic shit. It just, it's weird. And I hate that. I just hate that shit.
It gets worse in the fucking light novel, man.
And that's what niggas keep on telling me, bro. It's just like
nah. If you want to get spoiled on it, because I'll spoil you.
No.
Bro, it gets fucking bad, bro. It gets fucking bad.
Hold up, I'm kind of lost in the loop. What show are we referring to?
Mushoku Tenshin, Jobless Reincarnation.
Okay.
It's about this. Okay, I'll explain it a little bit. It's about this pedophile, right? He's like a 35-year-old pedophile, gets reincarnated into the new world, and he just picks up from where he started, and like he just starts doing weird shit with girls. He even talks about how he's going to groom his childhood best friend. And like it's just like a lot of weird shit he does, bro. I started watching it when I was younger, so I didn't really understand the concept of what was going on. And at first, the story feels like it's supposed to be a story where he gets better. Like he does like a lot of nasty shit, but he's supposed to get better. He's supposed to right his wrongs, but he never kind of does that. Like he never it's a long ass wait for you to wait for him to like admit that you feel me? Like admit that the shit he did in the past was wrong. But it never really gets to that. He gets rewarded for his pedophilic actions. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
And it's like, what is it, like anime or like?
Yeah, it's anime. It's anime.
It's anime.
So it's like a pedophilic version of Obsession, basically.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, Obsession was a little bit different.
Obsession is a little bit different. Yeah, I don't think even Rudius does a lot of weird shit, but I don't think he actually does he grape a girl in this shit. I mean,
I feel just due to the fact that like I feel like just due to the fact that the author instead of it being like he's getting what I'm hearing of it, it just sounds like the author of the person or like the person that made this like story is mainly just trying to go ahead and use this as an outlet for his own.
Yeah, it's a self-insert, bro, and that's why like watching it now it's hard to watch that shit. Like it's genuinely like it's like, bro, what the fuck? And then the things that nigga be saying. Like the things I be hearing in that motherfucker.
What you guys are saying is kind of frying me because when you were like, oh, he'd never grape a girl, it just reminded me of the like he might be a villain, but he's not a monster. Like,
but don't count me. Don't count me right on that. I don't remember the series too well. I don't remember the first 2 seasons, so he might have. I don't know.
Yeah, I kill people, but I'm not racist.
Like, I might murder individuals, but they all are adults. So, like, is it really that bad?
It ain't that bad.
Yo, I'm doing all this shit. I just came back from the beach. Holy shit, I feel like a child.
But Jobless Reincarnation is probably one. I honestly don't know why they didn't like rewrite the plot a little bit from the story novel.
You didn't do the like that's not even the worst.
How do you rewrite a plot about a pedophile that gets reincarnated, bro?
Yeah. Like, bro,
and that's scaring me because this show has already been like nasty. I'm gonna be honest.
Because those Japanese anime niggas love shit like that. They rub their hands together.
I ain't gonna lie. Even it's extreme for even Japanese standards, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, being extreme for Japanese standards is kind of crazy because, mind you, Japanese has a lot of like weird, like fucking lolly pedo shit in some of their like content. I forgot the one anime. I forgot what it was.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like the one girl that's apparently like 9,000 years old, but she looks like she's fucking.
But she's 8.
What's it called? 7 Deadly Sins. 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah.
7 Deadly Sins. That's what it is. 7 Deadly Sins is
I'm
a great example.
I'm gonna be honest. No, Michelle, go attention. They have a character who is like 1,000, 3,000 years old. She literally looks like a kid. And the outfit she has on, is fucking disgusting. I didn't even remember this shit until I seen
ReZero too.
Bro, no,
ReZero, if you know.
I haven't watched ReZero recently because I kind of got tired of seeing Subaru like just be sad. But with Mushoku Tenshin, I didn't because again I watched this shit when I was a kid, so I didn't realize how bad it was. But it was like, bro, the other day I was scrolling on TikTok and somebody was talking about how bad the show was. And I seen a photo of the character, and I'm like, how the fuck did they get away with that shit?
Like, I feel like even in like regular anime, like mind you, like for example, I feel like My Hero, that's a good example because mind you, all the characters are there in minors and they're over sexualized as hell. So
bro, like, that one girl, Momo,
girl,
the way they did it, that shit was great. That shit was crazy.
Vanetta is the creator's self-insert, by the way.
Oh my god.
Lord.
Mind you, the whole show, everyone in that show is a minor, bro. Everyone in that show is a minor.
I feel like, unfortunately,
they're like 14.
Exactly. They're freshmen in high school, bro. They're freshmen in high school, and they're all looking like this.
Unfortunately, perversion and sex sells, so I don't think that's gonna. We could call out the issue, but I think that
I mean, hundreds of people already called it out. There's nothing that's really
for
gonna change.
shock value, there's nothing we could do because it's a thing of shock value, and then at the same time, people's own fetishization. We could be like, "Oh my god, this anime is weird and gross," but at the same time, it's selling.
And it's a problem we've had here too. We've had the same problem here.
The Euphoria is a great example. You know how weird Euphoria is? They have a whole bunch of kids in high schools doing drugs, sex work, cam girls, this, that, and the third.
concept of Euphoria is kind of crazy.
It's like a fantasy, bro.
And the thing with Euphoria, there's no real. If you really watch the show, there's not really like a good plot. It's just kind of like they throw a plot in there just so they can get away with their weird shit.
Bro.
Yeah, it's just a.
It's like a porn plot. It's like televised porn, bro. Like porn videos. How they'll write in a
really
plot.
bad. They have
That's
really
basically
shitty
what it is.
acting. Yeah, it's really shitty acting, and they mainly focus on like the fan service or like the big like intention of the show. That's literally all it is, bro.
Yeah.
And niggas
also don't forget who made it. Don't forget who made it. Bro.
Another good example.
The nigga that made that shit, he also needs to be investigated too. Has he ever
Another
been
good example.
investigated?
That also,
Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. I gotta leave. I'm not gonna lie. Let's
another
wrap this
good
up in 3
example of
minutes.
that also is like Quentin Tarantino movies. He made. I'm not gonna lie. He makes amazing movies, but he does have his own fetish in his movies all the time. If you watch Quentin Tarantino movies, like for example,
at least the
all know
feels,
this,
bro.
bro.
It's a
He
feet
likes
fetish,
feet.
not pedophilia.
showing
Okay?
showing your feet, and not showing the actor's feet, and then not only that, but having a great scene of a girl sleeping when it's not important to the plot is not. It didn't need to be a part of it. It's just weird for them.
Dan Snyder too.
Bro, what the fuck?
Dan Snyder. That just reminds
And
me
he
of
did
Dan
not need to
Snyder.
write himself into it, sucking that lady's toes, bro. He did
What
not. He
the
didn't write
hell?
himself doing that. He wrote himself. He wrote
In the
himself
movie,
into a
in the
role.
movie, he really is sucking
No,
that
he had
shows
to.
you.
What movie
He
are y'all
wrote
talking about?
himself
Hold
into a
on,
role.
pause. What movie are y'all talking about?
I forget the name of the movie, but I think the lady. I forget the lady's name.
Not only that, it was Uma Thurman. He did that with. But listen,
No, different movie.
Oh, not only that, but he writes himself into his movies just so he could say the hard ER.
Facts.
Oh,
he's a weirdo, but he makes great movies. He's a weirdo, but he makes fantastic movies.
Separate artists from artists.
Hollywood, bro.
Holy shit.
I remember the movie he was in, Dusk Till Dawn, bro. Nah, he stepped on some tones in that, and his character was a rapist. So
yeah, he wrote himself in there to have this woman, this dancer, right, pour tequila down through her feet, and he had to suck it off her toes.
All right, let's go ahead, yo. All right, bro. Hey, that's it, Chad. That's it. That is it.
Look at the clip.
My fault.
Look at the clip.
That is it.
Yo, holy shit.
Look at the clip. There's a clip.
That's what he likes.
Look at the clip, Cloud.
Oh my god.
Don't look at it on stream. Don't look at it on stream.
I'm not looking at it on stream.
It's bad enough even talking about it.
Quentin Tarantino sucking toes.
Isn't that movie like rated R? I don't think we can like if you even watch
all his movies are rated R.
Hey, where's the clip? Where's the clip?
Watch that shit outside of like stream.
Hold on, I'm about to send it.
Just search up Quentin Tarantino toes, bro.
You could probably just search up Quentin Tarantino sucking toes. Like
Angel, how you gonna say watch the clip and then not send the clip?
Hold on, I could send the clip.
Because they have him search that of all things up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. All right, Chad, I gotta slide out of this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. First off, I need to see this clip and then we out. No, I gotta see this clip.
Bro, she really just said you want to see the most disturbing thing in the world. All right, looking for it yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Mind you, this is the same nigga who's been watching a video about like the one Asian shawty and gooting. Like I don't think that's the craziest thing in his
I found it. Oh my god.
Let's not forget Scam Likely, bro. Let's not forget Scam Likely.
Okay.
Right.
Those are reactions though.
Donator's in the chat, like obviously right.
All right.
Do you want me to send the clip or do you need to find it? Have you found
I'll
it?
find it.
Nigga, I found it. I found it myself, nigga. What the fuck?
Post it. Send the link in the podcast live chat.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Or just put that and put in off-topic announcce. Have everyone see it.
All right, I gotta go see the Odyssey. All right, I'm out.
Oh, have fun. Tell me how it is.
I'm finna record my experience doing it. I'll tell you. I'll let y'all know on Wednesday.
You gonna watch it?
Safety mode. Safety.
I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We y'all got me running late. Jeez. Yo, YouTube, if you want to be a part of this next time, subscribe, like the video, do all of that shit. Hit me with a good big like spike. Nah, I'm playing. Oh, just follow the Twitch too. Link will be down below. Both. Besides that, we out. Twitch, twitch.tv. It's been real, my boys. It's been real, my boys. YouTube, we're gonna have to end y'all stream real quick because I don't want y'all to get copyrighted and y'all be sad. So we're gonna end y'all stream real quick right there. And YouTube,